All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work. All right, so we have a lot of things jam packed today. All right, you saw in the title we have Mikel Antonio once again. Then we have Omari Hutchinson, and you know that we have the Manning Cup results. He had some very good, at least score line for at this point, but we are going to get chances to watch the games. All right, so we are going to give you guys that because Mona went down amen from very early in that game, went down 1-0 as well, but they bounced back to at this point leading 3-1, and I think it should be finished by now. So I think Mona should win that one 3-1. Charlie Smith should have actually got over Campion as well, which I said to you guys. Yes, a lot of things. And George's, same thing. All right, so let me keep on building up the building. Let me try and get to the information right here so we can have that conversation. All right, yes man, all right, we see Lambert, Henry in the building, massive respect, thanks for being here. All right, yeah man, so let me start right here, and then we get straight into the Mikel Antonio. This is one good thing guys for Jamaica. This is the point that I need to run in for this kid, because it's not just them talking, they are doing. Omari Hutchinson is looking like he's on that that peak to just get into the main Chelsea team. All right, he's already training with them, and it looks like they are talking highly to give him that break. So he's right there. So it clearly shows that he made the right decision to switch from Arsenal to come to Chelsea, because everything is working out for him. Performed well at under 21 levels, and now definitely it's just about time before he gets that. So maybe this is the time where in which he's going to get that break. And believe me, the next story will show you that they are keeping a close eye on the people that's choosing Jamaica. Anytime they believe that people can switch, they are going to try and cap them. I never believe it when the oligarch said it, but now when I heard Ricky Lambert talking and how upset he is, Mikel Antonio went to play for Jamaica, these are the things that I realize it's true. Mr. Mr. Cataract saying. To be honest, I never knew it was true. You get me? But anyways, before we get into Hutchinson deep dive, let me just play the clip right here for Mr. Ricky Lambert. He was actually on a talk sport program. Let me know if you guys are hearing it well. I'm gonna start it now for you to hear it. Let me know if it's loud enough for you guys. Let me know if you're hearing it well, guys. Please. All right. Just work with me, now, man. Please. All right. So you're not hearing it. All right. You're not hearing it. All right. I will fix that for you. I don't know why you're not hearing it. Not hearing it. All right, you're not hearing it. Everybody not hearing it. That's good. That's good. I'm working on it. All right, no problem. Sorry about that. Let me put it up. All right. Yes. So everyone that's checks in, thanks very much. Just keep loading up the building. Smash the like button, share, subscribe. All right. So we are gonna pull it back. So let me know if you're hearing it now. Um, are you hearing? You're hearing? Not hearing it at all? No. All right. You say not hearing it. It's simple. I am doing. All right. I will get. Oh, you're hearing a static. All right. I don't know what happened here. Uh, all right, I'm gonna get that sorted out. I'm gonna get it sorted out, guys, because I wanted to because you had personnels last week telling me that Mikel Antonio, nobody wanted Mikel Antonio and stuff. So I wanted people to understand how important this man was actually to Jamaica. Yeah, it's choppy. All right, no problem. I'm gonna rectify that. No problem. I'm gonna rectify it. I will play it through the phone then. No problem. All right. Yes. So don't worry yourself. We will get back to that. No problem. All right. Yes. So we started off with Mr. Hutchinson here. As what we said, he's on that brink to get that break. So this is the opportunity, and that Jamaica needs to take at this point before it goes down the wire. All right, clearly you cannot miss it at this point because it's going to go down in the territory of Ivan, Tony, and those guys. And what I was trying to play for you with Mr. Mikel Antonio situation is just to show you that they are keeping an eye on it, and a lot of people in the coach's years for England telling him that don't let certain players slip because they might just go to play for Jamaica because of Antonio and those guys. You get me? All right. Why not only D Cup result? I am a Russies girl. I never got the D Cup results, I never got D Cup results as yet. Just give me a little time, I will get it for you. Just give me a little time. I will get it for you. All right, let me 1 second, let me just share this so people can join. Big up, big boss. Father JD, catch it at a lie. Jamaican youth, them full of potential. Only we as Jamaican can stop ourselves. Blessings to. Okay, big up yourself, Marcus, man. What you doing, man? Do me a wrong. Big up yourself, man. What you doing? Vinny, Congo. Not hearing. All right, we will work. We will work on that. We will work on that. No problem. We will work it up, man. Don't worry, yeah. JD, we check in a Friday. Yes, man, a Friday evening, man. We did an earlier program, Yes, man. And then Real Baller. JD, the life. I am sure that I have a better life than you. Yes, I'm sure. So I don't have to fight with you about who have the best life. Yes. Best as documentary. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here as well. Yes. So let we just move on to the next one. Obviously because we stuck with that problem. We're gonna fix the problem right there. All right. One Spence. Oh, you doing, man? What you doing, man? Uh, JD, even if they cap him, I think FIFA rule is that he need to be over 21 or older. Okay. No, if he gets the three caps, Jordan, it doesn't matter if he's 2 years old. You get me? If he plays the three international caps, you can't take him anymore. JD, I watched Talk Sports, and the person was saying he was upset that Antonio never played. Yes, it's Ricky Lambert, but I'm trying to say to you that these personnels are still known personnels. And if people keep on saying that in England that most of the players them going to Jamaica or they have that option, as soon as they come up and they know that they have Jamaican connection, they are going to want to cap them very fast. That's all I'm trying to say. So I'm just saying that when we connect it to the conversation of Hutchinson, make sure you don't mix up with this kid because now they are saying, oh, give him time to choose this match in Chelsea and all sorts of stuff. That's how it always starts, and the players them don't end up playing for Jamaica because if he gets too solid matches, then you're going to hear England start talk about him, and then it just go from that point. So I'm very sorry. I'm just putting it out there. So at least the people that should be making the connection will actually uh, will actually and okay, let me put it here. All right. Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. I'm just trying to post something. So let me know what say you on that matter. Yeah, we're gonna get into the Manning Cup, man. We're gonna get into the Manning Cup, man. Don't worry yourself. All right. Guys, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about a lot of things. we had the players them going through the teams them that's going through. So no man about come here and come talk about we never have but them going through. Especially the one advocate review. Him bad mind, you see. Romian Norris, big up yourself, man. How you doing, man? The Reggae Girl Squad. I'm gonna do a video separate on that. But real baller seminar on life because I dip on the internet every minute. And him sad for dip on the internet and watch me. in my crosses, man. But Romian, I'm definitely going to do it. I'm definitely going to do a separate video or patch it in on the Imaxit when I'm talking about Nigeria coming up. All right. Yes. So make sure to don't miss that one and make sure to subscribe over there as well. Let me put this right here. All right, Uncle, big up yourself, man. Mona 3-1-5-1 on aggregate. Yes, we have the score, man. We have the score, man. But you have man in there hype up themselves. All right, JD, how many teams will advance from each group in the D Cup? Oh, okay. I think my boy I gonna come to you that All right. They also need to be competitive and not friendly games. Yes. That is true. That is true. I thought he had his passport and everything and decided to play for JA already. No. He never played for Jamaica as yet, Hamilton. That's why I keep tabs on it because you don't want it no slip up to happen. You don't want it none at all. You want to make sure he gets to play for Jamaica because if he's doing so good and people talking about him at the higher level, you want the people with the best surrounding playing for Jamaica. That's all I'm saying. So I just kept it in the news. Yes. So anyways, let me move on towards the Manning Cup now. All right, and then we'll go over to the games that here will be played. We start a little thing. Today it went well. Love the support that people gave us. Yes. Charlie Smith, Campion. See Charlie Smith Campion, guys. Charlie Smith won this one. 3 goals to 3-1 on aggregate, 2-0 today. So 3-1 on aggregate. Yes. As what I've said, the junglists will be advancing. Not because Campion is a bad team. Campion is a good team, but I just believe that they are not in that full final stage of development. And you can see that the Charlie Smith guys, them are a little bit more rough housery. Maybe your surrounding and stuff. Other kids coming from the academies might take a little bit of time to get to break down those type of barriers. So I just saw that they had a little bit more dog in them, and I thought that the dog would have actually came out and did a big job in which they came out and did a good job. 2-0 solid. So what you saw from this Charlie Smith team that you think can go across and damage other teams. Remember, I saw these teams from in the first round there, and I said to you that Charlie Smith, Tivoli, and who else? It was 3 fighting out in that group. One Excelsior. No, Ely Selassie, Charlie Smith, and Tivoli in the same group. And I said that is a tough group, and these teams are playing football. They are not going to be a soft soap. All right, the Excelsior, Ely Selassie result is the last one I haven't gotten as yet. We are still waiting on that one. But let me know, guys. Charlie Smith advanced over Campion. I thought it's a good win, and Charlie Smith can cause problem against any one of these teams. I think the Junglers can cause problems against any one of these teams. All right? Yes. Anyone. All right. So the final score 1-1. So that should be extra time. Let me know. Mona sent a strong message. Don't worry yourself, man. We will talk about Mona, man. We'll talk about Mona. Let me give everyone their credit. Guys, as they come in, make sure to smash a like on the Friday. Let me aim for 200 likes now, guys. Come on, man. 2 hours, 200 likes. Let me do it like that, guys. As they come in, smash the like button and let me get up to the 200, Yeah, Friday. So at least pay me with some likes on the video. Ian says he might listen. Big up, big up. And we should have some personal joining. We should have Jason joining and others joining. And if you're interested and want to come on the program, no problem. You just ask me and I will get the link to you. All right, no problem. Real Talk Island Card. Real Talk Island Card. All right. What kind of island card to laugh? I think the younger youths are educating themselves about Jamaica football, both senior and youth teams. I saw one of them say he watches even SBF at times. Okay, okay, that's nice. At least they're trying to help themselves. All right. We should have kept him long time ago, including Kido Taylor Art. Some of these players are still better than some players we called. That could be that. Yeah, yeah. I think you have a good point there. Good point. A valiant effort, Campion. Need to come back next year. Yes, but I think Campion will not stop. I just thought that they were too young at the time, and but they are going to be better. JD, watch some schoolboy football thus far. What's your thoughts about the players? And I try to put it in context. And even I still saw players that are good enough that if you give them the right development, it might be good for them, because as you can see, you saw how they move, their touches and everything. You can see that some of them definitely have the talent, they definitely have the talent, just need that extra push to some extent, yes. And that's why we're here to try and identify as much, and hopefully we can get them in the under 17. So the guy that's dealing with them in under 17 can give them even more knowledge, because no algorithms and those guys are around. Yes, you have to give them an opportunity to get a chance. So that's why we are here trying to make losing sleep at night, trying to make sure we pick the right bunch of players them for the under 17 so they can get some development in these 4 years. You don't want a mistake to make, Yes, and worst off, you hear the president come and they show so respect. So at least we can stay here and try identify some of them, because I heard Mr. Speed say they're trying to get talent identifier. So maybe we actually have the talent, So let me go and identify them from now, Eli Selassie are through 2-1 on aggregate. So, tell the people how me a me a wizard. You tell you. How all right, let me collect my money them. You see, all of the money I bet me earlier, don't just give me my money them. Don't just give me my money them. So all of my team them gone through. All of my picks them gone through. Every four. Every one of them. All prediction. This actual prediction I may get to right it. A murder. A joke, JD. Don't lose your no. I'm not sure that try mash up my show. I'm not sure that try mash up my show, but you realize me learn off of the video. I watched. I was watching Fleming's team about 30 minutes ago. The entire team looked poor, and he can't get in that team. I didn't see him either. Marcus, we had done something on that, but people said it's too depressing, so we should not report on it anymore. The people I'm still already. Yes. JD, England give caps out to players who are eligible dual nationals and tie them down with one cap and never cap them again. Yes, but they will figure a way how to do it with him because he's younger, so they will give him three. Yes. So, Charlie Smith, let me know, guys, what you think that Charlie Smith could do to improve himself in this little niche of topper teams in the Manning Cup. Let me know if you think they can trouble anyone. You saw them in the first round. You thought that they never did too much. Let me know. Too depressing. Yeah, they said it's too depressing. That's what Jamaican fans they are. When you come out to reality, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear reality. They want to hear tell a man. They want to come and tell us him make a training session and them say yeah. But when I come gather all the truth, bring come to them. They said I should not talk about it. But it is what it is. Our place, so we have to live with it, Yeah, our place. Man, said to the person. Yes. So for me, I think Charlie Smith will grow from strength to strength, and they will be one of the sleeper teams. So if you never believe me now, no one realize when I watch it, I can assess it myself because only they doubt me. I'm telling you from before it start, Charlie, I go through them a big Campion and Excelsior lose to Ely Selassie. All right. Only one me get wrong at Jonathan Grant because I think them that do good, you know. It is no lie. Charlie Smith need to be less wasteful. They had many chances in the first leg, could have been up by more. But tell you what, more time. That's what I say. The man will get better and better with time. That's what I've said, big man. Is KC out of Manning Cup? Oh, Ian, you have to be careful of them. Ian, Ian, why you come here? Just naming a team. Oh, let me take down this fast before the KC fans then beat me. Ian, what is wrong with you, man? No, Casey haven't played the second leg as yet. You understand me? And I've asked personnel, but let me just go in order. All right. So let me know, guys, how far you think and Charlie Smith could go. I think I'm telling you from now, any one of them Charlie Smith meets, they are going to have serious problems. That's all. Well, that's what I'm telling you from now. All right. Any one of them Charlie Smith meets, they are going to have serious problems. Charlie Smith is a troublesome team that most of these teams won't want to face. At least from this point because they just saw Mona. So we're going to move over to Mona now. JD, your views on people comparison between Whisper and Clark. Who is better? Whisper and Clark is two different players, but people never listened to me from day one. So the comparison never needed. You know, the comparison never needed because Whisper is more like a wing forward coming in. He's not staying in there mostly nobody and thumb down nobody and stuff. Not that different players, man. Different players. I don't know why people even try to use that. You know, I know it's like when we get up in a Jamaica, it's like we want to be better than somebody else or we're perceived to be at a high level. That not necessary, you know. Me never see it necessary from day one. And that me that try to tell people say it never necessary. And you don't need to do the comparison because my boy, all of my boy strengths, Whisper not have none of it. All of Clark's strength, Whisper not have none of it. So Whisper can't compare with him. And what Whisper strengths are, Clark not have it. So Clark can't compare with him. So this rushing out for compare each, both of them, it not really add up in the end. You know, because they're two different players. One is a wing forward and one is a post striker. You understand me? So you use a Clark when you have a weak team and you're trying to play like West Ham and you want two wingers fly up on top of Clark to play off him, or he's an older player by himself. That's what they use him for. Whisper is a fluid player. He can play in a city system, not city, but a more Liverpool system to break it down more football wise. You know. Yes. So I Whisper is not better than him, and him not better than Whisper either. But and that still not say Whisper depend him level in the thing what he might do because him depend on way higher level playing at a way higher level than what Whisper play. You understand me? But his attributes are just different, and what's required from him is just different. All right. So I cannot compare the two. Fleming's team was actually playing against a team that haven't lost at home almost 20 matches. If those players in Toulouse are basic, what is Fleming's? Okay, wow, Tom, that's strong, Umzo. Know the league before you say something. All right, no, but let's educate the people, Umzo. You are there, so you can just educate them. That is a good thing about our channel. Everybody there, everywhere, you know. Then we have Jamaican Guna, massive respect. Thanks for being here, man. How you doing, man? All right. That message, the guy knows to know. Where you see where you say Charlie Smith but from no. I think Charlie Smith is a good team, better team than where we give them credit for. And I saw it from the first round, and I've been beating up Charlie Smith and said Charlie Smith is gonna go out there and do good things. If stats meet Charlie Smith, then stats are going to win. All right. But I just yeah try set me up in a shock po because I might not I might too technically I might too school because me go a Trenchtown me go a Trenchtown back in the days and then me end up a stats back in the days as well to and now Trenchtown I heard that Trenchtown I locked down and it just joined with Charlie Smith so me that always want to go to Charlie Smith no me technically go to Charlie Smith. I don't know if that makes sense, but only if you live a jungle, you would know the sense in it. Yes. Flemo team get penalty and miss. All right. I hope it is one of the best team. Yes, yes, yes. Carvel, how you doing, man? Number 19 for Selassie, got good food, movement. Okay. If these SBF teams are getting better game by game, could you imagine how more competitive a lot of schools would be if they were training all year like Mona? Yes, they would have been good. JC win Manning Cup already. No more games are required. Stop at up JD Ed both stats. All right. So guys, this game is very Mona. We are going to talk about Mona now. So you see some of these mans they are in their feelings. We talk about football here. We don't look friend. And we talk about football and we talk real. I said what I said about Mona early on, and it's the same problem because the people are really about the information to me live while it's going when the red card happen. They're the same problem what I talked about. All right, so I want to see the game for myself now to break down the game. All right. So Mona actually saved two penalties in this game. What? Guys, Mona survived. If Mona got two penalties because Mona went down 1-0 and then got a red card. And the game ended 3-1. So that simply means it ended 5-1 on aggregate. 5-1 on aggregate. You get me? But and the keeper saved two penalties and two follow-ups. All right. So that's what they sent to me. I don't have the clip, it's just people directly, literally on the team, sending it to me. So obviously they're not lying. Yes. So two penalties, they conceded a goal, even though they made it through. And I don't see the clippers yet. What I saw from the last game, I knew that Tivoli would have come out and do them the same thing. And to my estimation, if they are going through these problems, it is tough. You see why when I made my list, you guys come and beat me up? All right. So congratulations to Mr. Butler. Made it through. Made it through. Even though you had some tough things came your way, and we really love that you made it through because you have an entertaining team, and we want the entertaining teams to be there. But good work from Tivoli. Hopefully, you can build off this and come next year with a much more higher belief. Like you deserve to pass this round after that because these guys are going to be 1 year more wiser. So Tivoli, good work because I thought you were the better team in the second in the first game, and more likely it turn out that you're a better team in the second game as well too. But that's how it goes. You have to just finish your chances if you turn out to be the better team in the second game. All right. The giant keeper saved two penalties. Wow, yes, that's what I got from my boys. Two penalty them save. So what say you guys hearing this thing about the Mona? What say you know? What say you? Are you that confident on them? Because that's what I said. I just believe that what I saw from day one. I said to you, how they're playing, obviously school teams cannot exploit them to the fullest. You understand me? Yes, that is true. But you still have some teams might take a little bit longer, but they can still figure ways how to do it. And the easiest way to do it is having a bigger, stronger striker that is fluid enough, rapid enough, and you have a range passer, and you can beat the press. You can beat the press if you're comfortable on the ball, you know. That's why I am waiting to watch this game. This is one of the games that I'm going to be watching and give you my take. So you're going to hear the follow up for this one, you know, guys. You're going to have the hear the follow up. So based on what I've heard, 5-1, 5-1 on aggregate. Goals looks good for Mona on the score sheet, but the play from the first game was not good enough. Hopefully they did put up that extra one, but I doubt it. I doubt it. They did put up that extra performance that I'm looking for. But we will say good work. At least on a bad day, you still went through, so that's good. On a bad day, you still went through. You know. Um, how can Tivoli be the better team and last in both legs? Yeah, Richard, I think you never watch football then. If you say that they have a lot of teams coming, created 700 chances and you kick the ball and score. I've just watched Spain in the under 20s, in the under 17s. Spain created 27 openings in the first half and 22 more openings in the second half. And then Tanikawa from Japan strike a ball from 35 yards and lead the game. And there is nobody on planet Earth, I gotta tell you, say, Japan was the better team. So that's why I said I have to wait. What you are doing, you're jump from your standpoint of your backing and love of Mr. Butler them and we come here and say Jarastafari every week, Richard. Listen to what I've said well. I am not bashing Mr. Butler. I give them the respect, but I'm just saying I'm going to go and analyze it because we have a thing that we started today, which is to make sure we can list the best 10 teams, and every round we can upgrade the best teams, you know. So that's why. So we don't wrongfully put someone in it because they scored some goals. You can just get the chance and score. You understand me? So what if the next team created 700 chances? Creating chances is a part of the game, you know. So if you create 700 chances and you score one, the next team still play better than you, but you win the game. So all you mean that? All you mean by that? Me go over the same. Look at this. I'm going to show you different. Went over the same video that Mr. Butler MP post, and everybody in the chat literally saying that the Tivoli play better than them in the first leg, and that is not people coming from here. People just watching the video and saying it. So I don't know why it can't be obvious to you, Crawford. And Mr. Galaxy, big up yourself, man. You get the notification, big boss. Thanks for being here. Like some of these people never heard the saying, the better team lost the game. No, but Richard, I could not say two legs. That's why I said I've never watched the game as yet. Listen to my word. I said I don't watch the game as yet. So I will wait until I do see, but because I heard that they got the two penalties and they scored one of the goals, I'm saying maybe they created so much other chances and be wasteful on top of it. So maybe the second leg they might still play better and don't win the game. You know, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I'm not going to say any, I'm not going to make a definitive statement until I do watch the game, because I want to know how far Mona is comparable to KC and JC and even Georges. That was my intention still, Richard. So maybe you're read it a little bit wrong, because I never meant anything there. Boston 2012 Champions League Barcelona was way better than Chelsea, but they lost to Chelsea. Was that the game 2012? Was it the one that Fernando Torres scored or Michael Essien? If it's 2012, I think that should be the Fernando Torres time. I think it was Fernando Torres scored it on the right, or Michael Essien. Michael Essien should be way earlier. That team was even worse. So the 2012 would have been a little bit better. I think that was one with Fernando Torres. Let me know. Yes. Yes. So you see, so bro, we have Richard, we have watched enough football, man. You know? JD, one penalty. One penalty. Oh, one penalty? But it's yes. Save Mona keeper save penalty and two follow-ups. Okay. All right. Yeah, respect, Richie. So based on what you're hearing, Richie, what say you on this? Because remember, we want to give people an honest assessment, you know, like based on what we're hearing. So how good you think this team is, and what you think will happen? Like, you think it's like they're improving in each games that they do step up. Messi missed penalty, two retake of a penalty, and keeper come off the line. Okay, okay, so it's two penalty, but one had to. Yeah, okay, okay. So one penalty. All right, respect, respect. Um, so based on what you're seeing, how the team look? You think it's getting better? Let me know, cause Tivoli look like them really um play well in the first leg. Yeah. And let me know, guys, how much you're sold on the Mona team. How far you think it can go, so we can move on to the Excelsior, Haile Selassie. Yeah. On Friday, me not see most of the people. What going with them? I'm me the one. I'm me the one with up, and them not up. Me don't know how going. All right. Well, as me say, Richie, all the best. Hopefully they can learn from this, and build on top of it. All right, just like Charlie Smith build on top of it, and see what where it can get them. So for Excelsior, guys, for Excelsior lost to Haile Selassie. So Haile Selassie. No, but they are here. They are here, Eddie. So I'm just asking why they are not responding to this thing. Maybe they will do it later. Maybe they will do it later. So Excelsior lost to Haile Selassie. Yeah, we can confirm that 1-1 on the night. But Haile Selassie won the first leg 1-0. So that is 2-1 2-1 on aggregate. All right, 2-1 on aggregate for Haile Selassie. 2-1. So let me know what say you guys about Haile Selassie. How far you think they can go? Remember, they came out of the same group with Charlie Smith, and they went toe to toe with Charlie Smith as well. So I do think that this is the next team that will be a creeper team. I think the next round is going to be some good football, much closer, much closer. All right. Yeah, man. So what is to laugh about that, Eddie? Me not understand. JD, what you think about next week's series with Captain Blake? I have not watched it as yet, in Alex. I'm going to watch it after. Mona look like they might drop out next round, especially if Daniel Mitchell suspended for the first leg. All right, so Jason say they look like they will drop out next round. All right, so all right, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so let me take out that right, so I need it. All right. All right. So yeah. And George's yes, I'm no, I will watch it. I will watch it, Alex. I will watch it. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not, I'm not gonna fight. You watch it. So and then George's, let me know the final score. The final score for George's, guys. I heard that they were leading. I never got the final score. Let me check this if we have the final score here. Um Remember they already won 4-1 in the first leg, and they were leading 2-0 at one point. I'm just checking to see how much the Georges score finished. Guys, someone dropped the Georges score, but definitely Georges went through because they were already leading 6. The last time I got update 6, so that's a lot. 6-1 on aggregate. That's too much. That's too much, you know. Yeah, so Georges moved on, but Georges only could have mustered second position, but yet still moved on versus Jonathan Grant. So what this says about Georges, are they even better than what we first thought? Was it a blip when Casey defeated them? Let me know. Was it a blip when Casey defeated them? If you're rewatching the video, because we're not going to lament on too much things, because we only have 2 hours to do this video. So we want to make sure we get the things out, and you have to follow up the video maybe when you're rewatching it. Was it a blip what Casey did to them? Because they met Jonathan Grant that came first over St. Andrew Technical, which is stats. and they dealt with Jonathan Grant pretty much easily. We know that style make fights, but come on, we never expect this to be that one-sided dominant. We are expected Mona Tivoli to be a little bit wider in the first leg. You understand me? But this one turned out to be extremely wider. So let me know, what say you? Is it that Georges was just never at the RCs in the first in the group stage, and they are getting it together now? Let me know. George is no good, JD. All right then. Wow. So why are they winning? That's what I said. Sheridan says Eli Selassie is not a pushover. Yes. We know one, we know. But let's ask, what is your take on CC versus Rossies tomorrow? My God, you should have been here, Glenroy Buckley. You should have been here. The man them tell me say CC is like the Manchester City and the Barcelona of real world football. And I'm saying, "Oh, that's how dominant CC is. So that means CC don't even play. Rossies, you shouldn't even ask me, Glenroy." Because it looks like CC I got beat up. I got beat up Rossies. Based on how the guys them explain CC to me early. Because they're saying CC is the best team ever walk the earth. Or walk Jamaica earth, basically. Glenroy, you have to educate me on CC. You think that they're that good? Because they're telling me like flat out, these mans, they are the best. This, that. So let me know if you think that they are that good. The best striker plays for Mannings, but nobody talk about him. So the best striker plays for Mannings. Okay, no problem. Wow. All right, guys. So, if you forgot the like button, please do smash that like button and get us closer to the 100. Um, we are closing on an hour on the video, and we have not even close to 400 likes. So, if you just pass through, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're going by your business, no problem. But just go on by your business, but leave the like. All right, so yeah, man, CC, I play some good ball. Okay, so Glenroy, it looks like CC good because Mr. Dre never there here early on, and him say CC good. So I guess everybody just believes that CC are the best thing since sliced bread. But I watch CC every time I get a chance. Me I go watch CC now. All right. What happened to Saint Catherine? When them playing, I think the next set of games them they should be playing in the next round. Dean, they are already up, they are already up on Woolmans, they are doing a good job. Yeah, so I think that should be tomorrow. Yes, I think the second leg should be tomorrow. I'm gonna confirm that. Shakpo will confirm that. It should be tomorrow, so I will try and give it information. But they are leading 1-0, and they are a capable team. So I do believe that like or it did this like two times, people. You're too bad, man. That's a problem. Yes, so Saint Catherine is a capable team to get over. Yes, so tomorrow, Dean, tomorrow it will be playing. They are capable team. I picked them to beat Woolmans from the start as well. So all of my picks coming through, all of my picks coming through except the Jonathan Grant one. And I never really fully sold on the Jonathan Grant because we know that Georges is a good team. I just said that Jonathan Grant won the group with stats. So I expect them to do something better, but they never really turned up for me. So the next leg will be playing soon. All right. Garvey Masia not in the D Cup this season. Okay. Um, this is the D Cup, the Dacosta Cup, right? So must say you're playing Christiana. So I don't understand. Uh, All right. So the four results, the advanced personnels, Charlie Smith, Mona, Excelsior, Georges. All right. Which one of these teams you expect to go the furthest? Let me know. Which one of these teams? And then we'll just go through this that we have here and the teams that to come tomorrow. All right. Yes. Which one of these teams you think looks the best out of what you saw? Obviously, for me, first glance, I would have to say George definitely look the best because out of all of these teams, Jonathan Grant, um, we expected to be the most difficult one, and definitely never turned out that way. So I would say George's look the best in this round. All right, Saint Catherine, Progressive Youth, big up yourself. 35 Johns Road. All right, yeah, man. Make sure you're safe, yeah. Good, Rossies. Sheridan, all right, fair enough. All right, so let me just read out these because these are going to be playing tomorrow as well. So you're gonna have a load of games tomorrow, all right? A load of games. So on this side of the Dacosta, as you can see there, Dacosta Cup, you have Dintil versus Cornwall College. All right. So stats. All right. So we get some more Manning Cup results here. Manning Cup information. Stats versus Jaga 1 p.m. live and KC versus Ozemarti 3 p.m. are the two live games tomorrow. Okay. So we're gonna get chances to see the live games tomorrow. That's nice. That's definitely nice. So we out here. We out here then. So that means live. So KC can't mess up tomorrow. Live. So stats versus Jago. Stats came back from a 1-0 deficit to score two more goals. All right, so hopefully they can put something in. Let me know, guys. You think that Diego can pose the upset? Because it looks like they're capable, you know. This Diego team, I told you when I saw it, I saw them played Holy Trinity when they defeated Holy Trinity. Obviously, Holy Trinity is not at the level of stats and other teams. But I saw that they have something about them, and maybe with time they can give something extra. So I don't know if that time will be coming now. You know, so 2-1 stats. Obviously, stats is top team that constantly making it to this point. So they do believe that they belong here, you know. Yes, and I would love for them to advance. But I think Diego will pose its challenges at time. Yes, stats should get over the line still, but you never may know. And then you have KC Ozemarti. This is the game that everyone eyes will be glued on due to the fact that Ozemarti might believe that they got cheated into not winning the game, and Casey will be saying that we missed 7,000 chances. You can see some of the good chances that they've missed on the channel. You understand me? So both things are true because I do believe that that goal should have stood. You know? Yeah. So that offside should have not been offside. To be honest. You get me? So that spell a little bit more problem. So maybe that will galvanize Jose Marti coming out to see that, yo, maybe we're a good team, and if we can just hold them off and try something, it might just work. You understand me? So I don't think none of these games are clear cuts, to be honest. Even though we know what we expect from KC, I wouldn't say it's a clear cut because what I'm seeing from KC is not any. I'm seeing talented players, but they are not playing as a team, you know, in my estimation still. That has coming from my side. So I just believe that if Jose Marti can stay organized and press on the no and counter attack, maybe they can do something and maybe they have learned enough from the last round to do something. So don't sleep on Jose Marti, guys. Don't sleep on Jose Marti. KC is the overwhelming favorites, but don't sleep on them because when you play a team and you never get embarrassed, and you know that you might could have actually pulled off something, and then it would have been a different game in the second leg. They are going to come out very very much hyped, very much hyped to prove a point. I am telling you, they are going to come out to prove a point. Very much hype. All right. Yes. So thanks for the 50 likes, guys. Let we aim for our next 50 on the video. All right. So those are the games that will be aired on TV tomorrow, guys. So the news coming in quick and fast. All right. That missed by the KC forward was almost as bad as Bobby Reed miss. No man, I think that's worse than Bobby Reed miss, man. I always got to style Bobby Reed, and that me I try telling you. All right. Dintil versus Cornwall. We have done that, but we're just running through it. Dintil versus Cornwall, 1 p.m. Frome versus Yardcastle, 1 p.m. Garvey Maceo versus Christiana. These are the 3 p.m. games. Manchester versus Central. William Nib versus Paul Bogle. Clarendon College versus Rossies. Mannings versus Edwin Allen, sorry, Stets versus Glenmuir. All right, so those are all the games for tomorrow in the Dacosta Cup side. All right, Manning Cup games, you're going to have the Ozemarty versus KC. All of the games in that you had gotten information for. All right. So Ozemarty, JC, you're gonna have JC going up against Norman Manley. JC won 5-0 the first game. If that result stood, I thought it was at 5-0 at one point. Yeah. So at 5-0, they're already through. I don't think JC will spoil it up. JC is a professional team. They come out and they stay, they just do their job as planned. They just come out and do their jobs as planned, and that is what I like about them. I think their team look much more mature and organized. You know, yes, I like that about them. So they are leading that big. I don't think they're going to slip up. You know. The KC coach said he didn't even make us a team speech for the first leg, and the lack of motivation led to the players coming out slow for the match. Sound like excuse to me. All right, that's what Jace is saying. If I was a Jose fan, I would feel like throwing my TV in the bin. If KC win tomorrow, 1-0 tomorrow, and the goal offside. Yeah, it makes more sense. If KC only win by one goal, that mean you are clearly say it's a robbery, you know? Yes. Martin, big up yourself, man. Who is Lambert? Ricky Lambert usually played for Liverpool back then. Yes. But all that conversation was to say that we have to be careful what we're doing with the players then once they can represent Jamaica, because now you have a lot of footballers. It's getting to a lot of persons' attention that they're choosing Jamaica to play for Jamaica, you know, because he said he's gutted because he would put Antonio over all of these other players behind Harry Kane. Even at this point, what he's doing, because it fits the system a little bit more. And and he was actually talking about the coach. I said the coach really messed up there, not forcing Mikel to play for England. So I wanted the people that question said Mikel Antonio could make the team. Up to this day, they would have still wanted him in the team. You understand me? So that was what we were trying to say from day one. You know. I heard that him and Bobby Reed are cousins. JD Ozzy Martin is going to get a beatdown tomorrow. Winston Fowling, I expect them to get. No, I don't expect them to get a beatdown. I do believe that the talent coming from KC should be good enough to have to get a beatdown. You know, to get a beatdown game. But I'm not going to say that until it happens, because you cannot just beat through a team after Cliff Winston. I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. But at the same time, I still can't. You still have to say that the team have to come out there and play, because you did all of that and you never won the game. So I have to wait until you come over the line. Remember, we said today we think Mona in all sorts of trouble and all sorts of a very tough game coming up, and you saw what it turned out to be. So tomorrow they have to go out and fight, because if they come out with a lackluster performance or a lackluster attitude, like they're already in the next round, they're gonna be going home. You understand me? Yeah, yeah. You have to be out there and want it. And the professional teams them go places in a man. JD, I'll know I don't get the info on Damari. Damari Gray, no, I don't hear he gets any passport or anything. I don't even think he's interested for play for Jamaica. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's what I've heard the last time. So I don't know. Maybe Simon and those guys that reports on it can give you a much more clear answer. Yes, but I don't. I be honest. I don't think he's playing for Jamaica. You know, until he comes here and says he wants to play for Jamaica. Some things they said got me messed up, but I don't know. So I don't want to put things out there that is not true. JD, do you think Grim will try to get Gray into the team for Nations League? Well, he has to go over there and convince him himself, you know. And if he does something like that, he worth every penny that we paid him. 'Cause that would show that he's dedicated and maybe he has that pull. So he has that pull for people in our England to can come and play for Jamaica. That necessarily wouldn't come and play if he had Tapa Whitmore, the coach. You know, because if he gets Damar to come and play now, it simply means it's just because Damar Gray never respect none of the other guys them. You know. I heard that he was not interested. I don't know if that is true. At one point they said he was interested and should get documents and answer, I think. So I don't know what to believe. You know, that's a problem. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some people make up stories just to have the story, you know? I have a story. I don't know the real truth about that kid. JD, you really think Antonio would make the England team and current farm? But that's the problem, you know. Say Harry vibes. This is what I've realized. We literally judge the England play them a different thing because when we say Mikel Antonio in a farm, you know, say when me check it today, 12 games past, Mikel Antonio start 6, was actually got the flu for 2. So 2, he was literally never available. 1, he was already 6, so he never make it. And the next one, him Skamaka start. And when he came on, he had the most chance creation. So I don't understand. He scored 2 goals, 1 assist in the league, 1 goal, 1 assist in the Europa League. So he scored 3 goals and 2 assists so far in literally what 15 games. So that's 5 goals contribution in 15 games, and literally constantly making it tough for teams to play against West Ham. And he's been an integral part of drawing up the press of the field. No, drawing up the counter attack up the field. So he's doing his job. I revive. So I don't think Mikel Antonio in this bad form that you're talking about, you know. I just think that is just me. That is just we just being extra critical on the player. But I don't think Mikel Antonio in any bad form. Because I thought that Mikel Antonio played better than Skamaka for the last 2 games. And I came here and said to you, look, I said it to you guys, you know, go on the West Ham page and look at what they're saying. Skamaka never played well, so Mikel Antonio is his time to shine because he came on in those games against Liverpool. He came on, created those opportunities. He came on, created opportunities the game before, came on against Fulham and scored. So he did his job. He's doing a job. You know, maybe it's not as what we expect because true he sets such a high standard when he was actually coming in for Jamaica the first time. That's what we're using to judge him off. You know, JD, always Bobby Reed doing at right back for Fulham. He's doing a good job, you know. He's doing a good job. Hopefully, they can put him up the pitch again and see what he can do from that point. Always Cataract doing. Would I know Lee Young? I don't know nothing about Cataract, bro. Cataract, I'm one big man. Him tell me the other day say him go on match. You know, me not see him back from that time. JD, who do you think is the most overhyped player in English team right now? Slabhead would not be overhyped. I think he nobody narrate him, so he wouldn't be overhyped. So Slabhead wouldn't be overhyped. I would say and he's not this is tough, you know, but I have to still stick with Henderson, Jordan Henderson. I think he has been one of the most overhyped players for a while now, for the last 4 or 5 years, because um because he's in the England team. No, you can't say Harry. No, Slabhead is Harry. You cannot say him because nobody rate him. So Yeah, no, you can't say Maguire because that is Slabhead. A Slabhead. That's what I call him in England, Slabhead. So we can't say Slabhead because nobody rate him. Unless the coach play him because they say they don't have any other capable centre backs to replace him. So you can't really say him. And you have to say Henderson. I think Henderson is one of the most overrated uh, English player because of the level of how they rate him in the Liverpool system, and I think he's nowhere as good as what people claim to say. So Henderson, I will go with. But you're gonna hear some bad mind Liverpool, so I don't know. JD, do you see Buckley, the promising player, from the girls U17, in the Reggae Girls training squad for Paraguay? I like that move, even if she don't get a game, just the experience. Yes, well, put her in. But why not take players on the under 20s? Why not take players on the under 20s? You understand me? Why not take players from the under 20s? That is what I want to ask. Why not take players from the under 20s? Eh? Why not take players from the under 20s? Because that is what I'm struggling with. Why not take players from the under 20s? Why I have to go down to the under 17? Because you had under 20 players that were very, very good. Very, very good players. So, and that's all I would ask. Why not take players from the under 20s? All right. See the bad man Liverpool are coming here. For me, I would say Kane and Grealish. Yes, I think Kane is overhyped, but he's a good player. So what overhyped simply means he's not at the level that the consensus says he is. Yes, but he's a good player. Yes, Grealish. I would say the same for Grealish as well. Yeah, that you could use it, but you see once you talk about Kane, because he scores so much goals, people will say, "What you're talking about?" They're not going to even listen to what the conversation is. You know, I don't think Kane in the same level as the elites. I don't think Kane the same level as Lewandowski, and I don't think he's in the same level as Alan them. I just think he scores goals. Because he gets every opportunity in the Tottenham team. Yes, he's a good player, but I don't think he's the elite player. Them like the top echelon, them Mbappe, the Alan, the Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think he's that player. I know people in Jamaica rate him like Jason M, but I don't give him that rating. I don't think he's on that level. I think he's below that level of the top echelon of players. I don't think he's on the top one. I just believe that is because he's English. Why people keep putting him on that level? I don't think he's on that level. All right. When will the team for the Cameroon game be named? I think it should be named very soon. Here, remember what when it's playing? What, the ninth? The ninth it's playing. It should be named by next week. Yes, JD, your bad man Liverpool. Oh my God, Lord God, I. Because Buckley is that good. No, I saw the players in under 20 that was actually better than Buckley. They should have gotten called up. Yeah. I want Tony and an England team. I want Tony and England team. Good night. Okay, big up yourself, Devon Smith. What are you doing? And they are in college. Teams playing their season, JD. Okay. Maybe okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Campadon, how you doing, man? Big up yourself, man. They should call up Andreen Smith. Thank you very much. She is a left back, and they are short in that position, 100%. That's exactly what I was going to. Andreen Smith. For me, I would say Mason Mount. No, man, Mason Mount. Um, yeah, maybe, but I don't think Mason Mount is overhyped. Like, I don't think he gets that hype. Buckley brings a certain level of flair and excitement. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Tony versus Calvert Lewin, they're gonna go with Calvert Lewin because they never got a chance to check Tony in the system. And that's where it's gonna always come from. I would agree about Kane 4 years ago, but he has added vision and passing range to his game in that time, and it has made him a better player in my opinion. In my opinion, sorry. All right, no problem. I will drop the link, sir. I will drop the link. I will drop the link. And we are only doing this is Jason turn up late. We are only doing 2 hours, guys. So make sure to smash up like button, man. Support the thing, man. I want to do a 2 hours, man. There, I want to like button, guy. Yo, ah, I want my people in there. We should have there 300 likes already. All right, yeah, man. Me drop the link in the chat, Jason, so you can just join it there. Um, and guys, maybe we're gonna try the Discord for one of the streams. We're gonna try the Discord on YouTube for one of the streams. Yes, so look out for that. And then you guys can come in the call and come out the call. We're gonna check it. It's gonna work easier. And we're gonna share the Discord and you guys can join the Discord in the next one. Kane is very average. A very, very average player, and I agree with you, JD. And that true because he's English. Yes, I just believe that others could have done well too as well, you know. Antonio doesn't score enough goals on a consistent basis for a striker to make England squad. Harry vibes. If he's playing in England squad, he doesn't have to do what he did in the West Ham team. You never think about that. Harry Kane is in a team that supports him. It's not Hurricane going to defensive central to take up no ball and run nowhere. It's not happening. Hurricane not leaving from no defensive central and taking no ball. He's not leaving from left back and taking no ball. You literally see Mikel Antonio taking ball from centre back and go and score upon Manchester City. You understand me? Hurricane cannot do that. Not in a history. It's not going to happen. So you cannot be Mikel Antonio don't score so much goals. He doesn't have the opportunity to do so. He's playing for West Ham. The next man playing for Tottenham, even though Tottenham are really good either. But them still better than West Ham. We have to reason out things in the Irish vibes. Why you so harsh, man? See you Irish vibes. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. me Irish vibes are war, man. Toffee Rudy, big up yourself, man. Massive respect. All right. Then we see Javon in the building. All of the man are just a rolling. So I guess the man will watch Manning Cup. JD, who do you think is better, Tony, Kane, Antonio, Kane? All of them have their own different skill sets. Shock said George is 3-1 in the end. So 3-1 and 4-1, so that's what 7-2. All right, 7-2 for Georges. Yeah, thanks, Shakpo. 7-2. 7-2 for Georges. All right, see, Georges looks the most impressive. Good day, sir, Jason. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm there. So that George's result was from today too?
Yeah, man, Georges not play today, man. That's a day one result.
The second leg was tomorrow.
No. Even if I did tomorrow, them I move it today because them need for us get the match out of the way. Them gone too good, you know. Check out Zoe Matthews. The next Bunny Shaw. All right, Zoe Matthews.
I believe it's Zoe.
Yeah, well, I will find. Next Bunny Shaw. All right. Love the facts. People bringing in the players, them in the man. I will just look for them, you know. Bunny Shaw. All right. So, how you doing? How you doing, big boss?
Well, I'm there, you know. One bag of running around today. I try to keep up with these score lines and thing. I see you were Nostradamus earlier, man. You start out your top 10 and fling Mona number 10. And everybody bought me out. And look how them have to struggle to get through today. You see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a bit surprising.
Yeah, man. I say, go, man. Then I say, I idiot. And the bun me out. Yo, the amount of beating I get for the last 1.5 months, yo. My God, for me takes them, you know. All of them seems to, yo, don't worry, man. I'm gonna take the beating, you know, but I gotta give it back, man. I gotta give it back one day, you know. Ivan Toney makes the England national team. That's what I was asking. No. Ivan Toney didn't make it. No. Yes, and Zoe Matthews is one for the future. All right. JD, is Alan going to play next match? I heard. Yes, he's kind of doubtful. maybe they're trying to make sure he doesn't go back into that maybe a month out or something, you know? Yes. So he's kind of doubtful, but you don't need to. Him don't need to play the whole match for Leicester. Him can just warm up and come on half time. When Leicester tired and they score 2 goals and come back off. Cause them say them same amount they score from Big E that team. So I guess him have to continue scoring goals. Them big up Donaldson and Menzies for scouting Zoe Matthews from early. Skamaka 4 goals, Antonio 3 goals. Skamaka goal conversion 17, Antonio 19. People make it look like as if Skamaka is much better than Antonio. But Nitro, I've showed it today. I just think that if it's a UK baseballer, and this always have to come back, they tend to just do them a little bit more harsher, Yes, I just believe that. What is the news on the future best ever Reggae Boyz Hutchinson? No, no, Javadi. Nobody says he's the future best ever. We just saw that he's getting closer and closer to the cap because now we see him and everybody training every day now, and the coach started saying that you talk it up. Maybe you might get up on the bench or something. At least might get make the bench or something. I never may know if I make the bench.
So basically, I'm going to do the same thing him did at Arsenal already, right?
No, you just try to play down the success.
I'm just saying, the man was training with our first team the whole of last season and make whole heap of bench. So how is this any different? Because it's on Chelsea?
No, this is different, yes, because Chelsea seems like a more, this will come off wrong, but low me talk. Low me talk. This is gonna come off wrong, But for some reason, Chelsea does feel like a bigger. I don't know how it just feel different. I don't know if it's true. After, me tell you what going on. You see,
Blake Hilton pay you if you say them somewhere.
Let me explain myself. Chelsea does feel like a bigger club than Arsenal. I don't know how. I don't know if I just do them. I don't know if I true Arsenal bigger. Let me explain. Let me try explain. I try scramble up my brain to explain because I don't want Arsenal fan them beat me. But it just feel different when him go there because Chelsea always try to go for mature people. Yes, Chelsea go for the mature personnel them, whilst Arsenal and Arsene Wenger kept creating new 23 rank squad. When Chelsea would have bring in 4 or 5 mature players, Arsenal always want to go for those full youths and a few on the side fringe mature players, and they can't get over the line. Because remember, so around 20 years, me I watch them do the same thing, So they just feel a little bit more mature to me. So me I say if you make that decision, and them say yo, me I go gear a game, me just feel like say them will gear the game a little bit more faster because they're mature and them can figure ways how to fit it in. Even on the field, the players them could have figure ways how to fit in because they're more mature. That's all me that still. I don't know if it makes no sense. If it don't make no sense, it makes no sense. Yeah.
In terms of bigger, the only thing that Chelsea really has over Arsenal is Champions League trophies. But if you're talking about fan base history, the size of the stadium, I mean, there's nothing that Chelsea is bigger than us done. So let's just get that straight.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Say, one of the Arsenal people and beat you up, but the biggest, well, I won't say the biggest, but one of the main Arsenal people sit down right there, so you know I go beat you when you say something like that.
Well, the youth, they never talk him up for be the new Eden Hazard.
And that's what's happening last year. That we just never call him the new Eden Hazard. We call him the new whatever we call him. We call him the new Omari Hutchinson, because the man have a name. We're not style him and make him be nobody else. You see, Chelsea gonna try to turn the ball in or something else already.
That brother in them feelings, what's wrong with him, man?
No, but honestly, I hope him get a chance, honestly, because I feel like at this point with the Nations League match coming up in March, I have a feeling like Hallgrimsson would rather get a player, even though Omari is clearly going to be a big-time player. Everybody can see that. Everybody who has ever watched him knows that. But at the same time, this man might not pick him if he's still just making the bench and doing those things. So I really hope he gets a chance, especially with the Carabao Cup of a game coming up before World Cup. And then when they come back...
100% he's gonna get a chance. Me I tell you, me might play more than one match because I think he might actually do good in the match them because me I watch him and he might do good. He's definitely doing good. He's doing better than Arsenal. Better than when me do Arsenal. Yeah man,
Well,
he make me feel like him happy. Him happy when there. Them a work with him. So I think him gonna do a bit better. Not saying couldn't do better Arsenal, but him look like him more him have a vision now. Yeah, and he might get it right.
well, one thing working for him is clearly ZH in the doghouse. So when you look at the right sided attackers at Chelsea that him normally use, him been basically playing Pulisic and like he might stick Mount over that side, but he hasn't really you would think Ziyech would be in the rotation and he hasn't been. So hopefully Hutchinson can kind of get that slot that Ziyech vacate. So yeah, he maybe has some opportunities coming up for real when you check it out.
Yeah, so we
And
know.
Him tell I don't know if you noticed lately, but him put Sterling at wing back lately, in him system.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
So I tell him, and the reason why I bring up that Jamaican fans is because the new coach of Mr. Bala Bailey, don't be surprised if him start do some madness and fling Bailey in a left wing back and right wing back, okay? Because that him do soccer when he was there. So just keep that in mind.
As Saka become a better player now, you have to just have the principle and want to play, Yeah, but and everybody have principle. But anyways,
no, you can't want to say that. Sorry, I try to say Bailey now have the principle. He couldn't do it.
I've not said anything. I said Saka become a better player. So in act like say putting the man there make man worse. Him actually much more stronger now. Him the a winger and him a recover better than him did recover before. So because him have that same legs from playing as a wing back. You understand me? So him him know off half mass, him no go full back and him pick up him ball and then come back and him have a good turnover pace. And I think so because him did that first. So but sometimes certain.
But it's funny you bring that up because if you look at Bailey's time at Leverkusen, he played under coaches that had him playing left wing back in. So I don't know how that gone out him game from. Like, why? He should have that in his skill set because he played it in Germany. He literally played that position,
Yeah.
But clearly, you don't think he has it in his game anymore.
I don't say nothing, me done talking, set me up, man.
No, it's not a setup thing, JD, but when I make a comment and your eye them start go saying, yeah, that basically mean, agree, right? So that's all I'm saying.
I don't agree. Of course, me not agree, but me not go talk. My bar from talk about the Monday, so me not say nothing. JFF gonna drop the ball. Hope they prove me wrong and don't cap Omari and then he plays for England. All right. And there's another talented midfielder in Chelsea, U21 named Dian Rankin, all right, who can rep Jamaica. Yes, Jason, set him up. Yes, no. Me done with them talking there. Anyways, we have a few because remember 2 stream we're doing, guys. Go back and check out next stream. We have abandoned the place earlier with the content crack, Yeah, man. So we are relaxed the place today, Yeah, so maybe expect to get more likes on a video, because the relaxed version this, But
so
maybe
people not like up the video. What I do, man? Come
on. No. Me not see reach 100 yet. I think we have fly past 100. 2 bills.
No, tell them what kind of joke business you not dealing with?
No, but they were supporter, man. They can't press it more than how they want press it. Yes, so Leicester, Manchester City.
Yes. All right, well, this game right here, so because Manchester City, no matter how them score a goal, them a give up goal too. And Leicester City finally finding a form. Last 3 games, 2 wins, 1 draw. I think goals will be in this game for sure.
Yes, goals will be in this game.
I can see this game being a 3-2 win for City, but I think they're going to sweat to get the victory, yes.
3-2.
Yep.
All right,
I see them coming from behind as well. I think Leicester City will score first. And I think City in the end will get the victory. But I think that you will be sweating a little bit on this game.
Yeah.
While you're watching.
Let me just write down the sweating. Yeah, go and talk.
If you plan for live stream, make sure you have your towel side of you. I know.
Hey, both set. What happened here, man? Guys, Leicester versus Manchester City. Tomorrow the day, them are gonna sack the coach. A 5 goals City has scored tomorrow. A 5-1 this are done. All right. So you said 3-2. So
Yeah,
but
I
me I
said
put
3-2.
Jason results in. Jason results and mine yeah, because tomorrow we are come back and yeah give me my award. You get me? Yes.
So hold
JD
on, Umzo,
5-1.
why Leicester can't score 2 on City? Why that impossible? Newcastle do it already. Only side do it already. Why Leicester can't do
No,
it too?
Leicester score more than that, Man City. Me know, but me a
Them
5-1
big
them
them
again
game
tomorrow.
5 already. Yeah.
Yeah, so me know watch them always them cause also a problem because them sit back and
Yeah.
counter attack with Jamie old Vardy, but now him all.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. Them have
yeah.
a super fast brother now. Them have a
We
brother
say,
with fast like 4 Vardy.
Marcus said, JD, keep on battling up the truth about our players. One day you won't have no choice but to take it out. No, me not say nothing. Jamaican people can't handle the truth, so me done.
Yes,
And clearly
boss
me and the
Thomas.
Jamaican people anymore.
Two
Them,
two
them,
for
them,
Daka. Two for Daka, boss Thomas. Good for my fantasy.
all right, so Dakar score 2. So the whole of enough for Jason says City are gonna lose. All right. City are
No,
gonna get
nobody never said City. Me never said them gonna lose, JD. Come on, man. Me say 3-2 City.
all right. All right. And a 5-1, me say 5-1 City, And no, it can be 3-1 normally, but if Alan plays even 10-20 minutes, he might go score 2 as well. So 5-1 if Alan play, 3-1 if Alan not play. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say the 2
So
goal.
that's why he came off against Dortmund. It was a little niggle.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But you might have the injury. You might have the injury from even before. You remember when he scored the two in a Champions League,
And he
when
didn't
him came
stay
off
on to
half
score
time.
the hat trick. Yeah.
Yes. From that time, them have the slight injury, and
But
them say, "Oh no,
them man, they him too big
no
for
man,
football.
them a work with him, man. Remember, said at the machine, so them a work with him, man.
Yeah.
He might come out and strike a few more and relax. All right, so we can move over to this one now.
Oi.
Versus Aston Villa versus Newcastle.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good
Yes. Well,
evening.
I don't know, boy. I think I hate that this is the game Aston Villa have now because
Mhm.
I would like for them to maybe get a little run with the new coach, but I just don't see it at Newcastle. Newcastle at
Yeah,
home
man.
right now are
I
probably
said
one of
good
the
evening. Good
hardest games
evening.
in the league. Probably
I
one
said
of
good
the
evening.
hardest. Yeah, man, it might be a bad evening. All right, for this game though, honestly, Newcastle is very hard to score on, but
Yes.
I do
Agreed.
believe that Aston Villa will find a way to get a 1 goal, but I don't think it will be enough. I think Newcastle wins the game 2-1.
2-1. So 2-1. 2-1. Newcastle.
Bailey
Yes.
with an assist.
Bailey with an assist.
Yep.
4-0. Newcastle I get them.
Wow.
4-0 Newcastle. Yeah, strong. Good evening. Bad evening.
I can't even upset with you. Only reason I wouldn't say it's going to be so bad is because as Newcastle score 1 goal, Unai Emery going to sub on 4 defender same time.
Yeah, but them a lose. That's all I know. Them a lose.
I think they will lose, but I don't think they're going to get 4. Well, they might, but I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that. I
All
wouldn't say
right. Yeah. The chat says the chat. Just said 2-0. Boston said 3-2 Newcastle. 3-0. Island card says Almiron masterclass incoming and Giovanni.
that.
All
Almiron
right.
play like MLS
Orient.
is.
Orient. It's 3-1 City. All right. Sorry, I missed a lot of the comments. I'm sorry about that. All right. So as I said, we're writing down everything, So we are moving to Bournemouth. No, Tottenham. Jesus, guys. Then
All
we have
right.
the big
Should I be biased or give my honest thing now? Let's see. All right,
no,
Bournemouth,
I think it's gonna be
Bournemouth,
on.
Tottenham.
Yeah,
But it's a tough game to call, because Tottenham really not on no form, to be honest, None. You don't see them have been nothing in none of the football game them watch them play. Them really missing Kulusevski, them really missing Big Richo. Them need something else up there. Stand
but I want all this Giovanni tell me say, oh, evening, been now coach until November 6th.
Okay, so the same interim man. Well,
Yeah, man.
that
It's a 6-0 incoming then.
that could make it worse. Yeah, because them need a defensive coach
Yeah,
for
man.
that. You know.
Ibidin, if Ibidin, no organization now did that 6 them I get. All right, yeah, man. Just to big up yourself, man. What go on, man? A long time in a see your friend, a big man. You know, come by the channel now. What go on? What go on? Yeah, FIFA 23. You think there? All right, all right, all right. So 2-0 Tottenham. Jaden. All right, 2-0 Tottenham. Oh, where's the now? With Tottenham now?
All right, with this game,
Harry Stoke-Neal.
Harry Kane with the great vision and the long range pass. All right, honestly, boy, yo, you know what? This match going draw nil all.
Thank you very much. I am going for a draw. I think 1-1. Nil draw. I'm going for a draw as well. 1-1. 1-1 from my side. 1-1. Tottenham. Tottenham terrible. A big Richard alone can come on and them just put him up there and say, just skill out the place. And Kulasevsky come on and Son come on and take off Hurricane. You know, say me did mad, you know. When they say me did mad, you know, Harry Kane make the football play slow like dead dog, you know, man. The man terribly.
Yo, Sporting go for kill them with ball in the first half. I mean, kill them.
Harry Kane slow. I don't know. I went 2 years ago. I went no around 3 years ago when I usually cover English Premier League. I went on this big hype show in Tottenham channel, you know. And I'm telling him this man about football, and times Harry Kane slow like dead dog. But you my English. You want to hear the man upset and I go and like say me diss him, you know? And make me look back on it and say, brother, Harry Kane, me no know how you rate him, Jason, but Harry Kane I look like an attacking midfielder, I'm fair play, or a central midfielder role, I'm fair play. To the man slow, the man pace I diminish. Harry Kane around 5 pound speed in a FIFA. 5. He can't move. Him tired. Him old. My God, man. Yeah, man, Jason, big up, man. Aston Villa win tomorrow. All right, me wait and see that. Yeah.
One man go for Villa, okay.
Well, yeah, me nah go there no. Me I leave that alone. Deep line forward. Yes, man, a deep line forward, man.
JD say him a lie, yes, in him bed.
Him tired, him done.
Penalty card.
The man, me tired of him, man. If you stop him, that me not like, you know, a whole heap of English player, a whole back true talents in that team. You see, big Richo a better baller for Harry Kane, you know. Me I tell you, me I gotta say it live now, you know. Richard, it's a better baller for Harry Kane, you know. But
JD,
you only way you can know that. Only way you can know that, you take him and put him on Brazil.
At the time of you saying the thing before the season started, you know, I don't want you to think me I say Richard not good, but me just I say you have to frame it in the framework of Tottenham Football Club.
Well, me talk to me.
God. Them not go bench Harry Kane, JD. They're not gonna do it.
I know, but me talk about the better footballer. Me see me play for Brazil, and this man come like a complete different footballer. Brother, the man look like a world class footballer comparing to when I do at Tottenham. I don't know what Tottenham
how much of that is the way Brazil play compared to Tottenham? You think if them just drop Richarlison in the for Kane, them are gonna start play good all of a sudden?
No. But maybe they might play a little bit faster. Mr. J said no. Yeah, boy, but me think him offer more than Harry Kane in a forward sense. Me not talk about bag of pass and slow snail thing. If nobody now move, you can pass the ball, Jesse. You know? If nobody now move, you know, you can pass the ball. Let me tell you, you know. All me and you know 100% good at passing. If nobody now move and you now move and you slow like snail, you can pass the ball.
Please don't put me in the class of no passing, sir.
Just said that's crazy. All right. Obviously, you never see the man play for Brazil over. Me see the man play for Brazil, and me thinks me rate him as a more mobile player with me would I want in my team than Hurricane. Me not see this over the top fantasy for Hurricane. Me never
JD,
want them.
me no want to slide the argument somewhere else, but me just have to ask a question here. If you are
Mhm,
Brazil coach in the World Cup,
mhm.
you
Yeah.
who you give the number 9 between them two, yeah? Jesus or Richarlison?
Um, me think him gonna give Richarlison over Jesus because through Richarlison bringing extra physicality in us, like the physicality, like the muscle physicality. I think I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
more
I
based on
agree. I think
style of play.
Tite has
But me
made it.
woulda, but me woulda give Jesus based on him, based on what me like in a football because
Okay,
me see
okay.
Jesus late runs is superstar and him can press at the same time. I like how him play and him have a deadly finishing. So yes, he should have get it, but Big Richo, I'll go get it over him because this man, him look like him just transform when him a play for Brazil. Anything you
Yeah.
want, bicycle, tricycle.
Tite has made it pretty clear that he prefers Richarlison in the system. But I was just wondering what you thought, like from your, like if them give you the coach, who you put on the field?
Yeah, man. My system would have be closer to Jesus, obviously. Obviously. Yeah, man. But Big Richo would have still make my squad still him. Because I think
Yeah,
say
yeah.
you talent from a long time, you know. I never see him score so much goal in the last internationals. I know him could have do it. But true, people only watch club football. People only watch club football. They never know what me I talk about. You know, when them come back and see what I do for Brazil, you know, they must say, oh boy, boy JD have a point, you know. Them now watch nothing else and I come war with me every day.
Yeah,
And a
man.
bad news sometimes I'm an idiot.
About halfway through the CONMEBOL qualifiers,
Mm-hmm.
Richarlison start play over Jesus from then. From with that about at least like from 2021 or so.
Richarlison now play like creator, Richarlison is striker. Umzo. So that's why they through them have Vinny and them have Neymar, them just believe that Jesus play like them, but him a play striker. So them feel like it not work as soon because Richarlison have the strength to play with him back against the wall majority of the time and feel comfortable to play inside there and him acrobatic just the same and him can link up play and draw people in as well. So you go back and watch the Ghana game. Oh, him draw people in better than even Jesus. Me have to say that. But Jesus have
No,
different style
back,
runs.
back to
You know?
goal. Back to goal. I think that's where Richarlison has him. Like he's a little better than him back to goal. Like
And him him him,
as
him
a
bigger
foil.
him
And
bigger don't like him bigger in
no,
the body, man. Him bigger and stronger.
to be honest, for a short guy, Jesus don't really get man. I mean, yeah, you
No,
can kind of,
yeah,
but him
man, Jesus
strong, him
strong man.
strong,
Jesus
him
strong
strong.
man. Very
Yeah, him
strong
strong,
man. Very
him strong.
strong. When you see man I will have Van Dyke the other day, brother. A Van Dyke, I think Van Dyke a 700 foot, you know. And Van Dyke never push him over. Van Dyke a tumble over him. And look how small he is. Yes, man. So I do give him credit, man. But for some reason, him just rate Richarlison and anytime them give him the chance, he must score 3 and 2 goals.
Yeah,
So you
it's hard to
very
take the shirt from him. Cause him been producing. Yeah, he might have the shirt and him produce. Yeah.
yeah. Give the man the shirt and the man that score the goals them, and it not look like he must stop at no point. Not care who him a play. Yeah, go give him it. So, um, believe me, man. Him a left Tottenham if him can score 6 goals in a World Cup. If him score 6 goals in a World Cup, him a left Tottenham. Nah, come back. Hurricane a dead food. Stay there, a big waste man. That yeah, man. England propaganda. Yeah, man. So Tottenham, we passed Tottenham one. Sorry about that, guys. I just saw when they talk about Tottenham, you have to start talk with them
War.
fake guys. Yeah.
Wow.
Brighton, Chelsea. My goodness.
What that? The Graham Potter derby?
I'm not disrespecting Kane.
I
Um
revives. Me not sure about that.
Kane outscore who? You know me hear some like a done pundit that talk about if Kane the same team him score them same. Kane can run? Kane can run? You actually turn on the TV and see the goals them where Haaland a score? Which one of them goal like Kane can score? Kane a 17 foot? No, Kane acrobatic, Jason. So Kane acrobatic if you flick up and I put him foot up in the air and score a goal. Kane can run for score goal. So what Kane can do for score them goal? Kane can score 1% of the goals them Alan score. Kane not in the same league as the youth. The youth has scored different goals where Kane cannot score. Him body cannot do it. Me no know how them pay them man up on TV if you thought them foolish and say no, Jason. Oh, in the world, he might go score the same amount of goals as the man. Why you gonna use to score it? The man a run a score goal, a run past people. You ever see Kane a run past? I must all in a FIFA when you put a turbo on him can't pass nobody. Yo, Harry vibes. That's stop your foolishness, man. Kane not nowhere near good as the youth. And I'm have none of him skill set there. If you switch your team, City are gonna be a dead food team. And that's the problem. You gonna slow down the team. So keep talking. But anyways, let me continue because me no know this turning a hurricane war.
Brighton, Chelsea. Brighton, Chelsea. All right.
Most of Alan goals are tapping. Yo, Jason, yo, let's go now, man. The man said most of Alan's goals were tapping.
That's low Irish vibes, man. Brighton, Chelsea, we are dealing. See? All right, so Brighton, Chelsea now. You know, I noticed something with Brighton, you know. When Brighton play a team that's supposedly better than them play better.
Yeah.
Because
so
maybe it's because
better than Brighton? Like naturally?
I mean, in terms of like, you know, maybe like history and who we would class as the put it this way, against the traditional big six teams, Brighton seem to play better.
Yeah, man. Them dominate them
dominate a lot. Arsenal problem, them give Liverpool problem.
And beat up Man U every year.
Beat Man U, you know, City play some good game against them. Maybe they don't beat them, but they make them play, you know.
Yeah, man, yeah.
But
the big boss team of rolling, you know, for you say EPL, you know. When him then I better talk about yo, man. Yo, Liverpool are sick the star.
Dima, that's so tight. We so reach Liverpool and JD burn out the whole side. We so reach. All right, prediction for Brighton Chelsea. I'll go with a 2-2. Desmond 2-2. Yeah.
And this is at Brighton.
At Brighton.
2-1 Brighton win. 2-1 Brighton me I go for. 2-1 Brighton. So I tell you, man, me think said Jason suffer him first defeat on the first show, you know. I think Chelsea get smoke, you know, and 2-2 say. The one I revives that they did like Potter versus his whole team. Yes, man. I revives said 3-1 Chelsea. Drayden said 2-1, 1-1. And Giovanni said Chelsea winning. If Potter was at Brighton, then another result. All right.
Hey, me like this coach where them have named Deserby in him. Look like him know him other too.
Dima saying that take me serious when I talk about Liverpool. All right, it's all right. Imagine the wagon to say my bad mind. I'm talk about Liverpool, my bad mind. All right, big up yourself, big boss. Leave up my team, bro. Liverpool, straight. All right, so all right, we can't talk about Liverpool then. So we can't, yo.
So we reach Liverpool game, me break it down by myself, cause them say you can't talk about Liverpool.
Yeah, we can't talk about certain team. All right. So, anyways, yeah, Crystal Palace came back in form, and then the big bad the big bad Southampton, you know. What say you on this Southampton? I try, you know, them really step up the gear, you know. So, what say you on this one? Tough battle.
The only reason I'm gonna give Crystal Palace the slight edge is the way the game is being played. I think that the home crowd will kind of push them over the line. So I'll say 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace winning this one for you. Crystal Palace winning that for you. All right, Crystal Palace. All right, 2-1 for Jason. All right, me I leave the paper right here, yo. Tomorrow, me I tell you, me I dust him out, yo. All right, 2-1 Southampton. All right.
So you're gonna opposite.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Of course, man. Southampton picking up a good farm, man. Believe me, man, a good farm. Southampton, I'm going for now. All right, so let me go for Wolves now. Wolves, Brentford. My goodness, this should be easy to predict.
4-0 Brentford.
4 love.
Tony, I try everything for reach World Cup with England, so he might get a next hat trick tomorrow. Watch.
All right, agree. 3-3 love. 3-0. For Brentford. I think Diego Costa for just run up and down with the Wolves them where him have in that video. It mean for us to sleep with them, you know. Cause I'm not getting no service.
They say,
Say better stay with the Wolves than him have already. Him not
did you
getting no
sell them
service.
I use? No service.
Yeah, no service. Yeah, man, no service. All right now, big bad Fulham up against Everton.
Wow. All right. Boy, you know, my figure put my hands up. Mr. Lampard, if you see this video, I have to give you a little ratings. Because I literally relegate your side because of you. And you actually have the team I play well. Them I get results. Them I play as a team. So I have to give you some stripes, all right? You outlast your friend Gerard, so that is good. But for this game, I will say a 1-1 draw.
Okay, lead draw. But Fulham, FUL, Everton. All right, I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. Big Mitchell win it.
Yeah, it look like Everton additions Tarkowski and Cody really shore up the back line. And Pickford actually playing decent right now. He's not a keeper I really rate normally, but he's playing well this season, so I have to give him some credit too.
All right. Shakpo says Fulham win. Umza says Fulham 2-1. Tough game, Giovanni. But home advantage. Yes, man, Fulham, man. And you have Bobby Reed, De Bruyne, you know? Out here putting world class pass, you know?
Dimo gonna tell you it's Bobby Reed, Alexander-Arnold, you know. Remember, you know that.
All right. All right. So Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest.
No man, go to where you had to run from the you wanted that one the last. You know what you want, just skip over again.
No, you know, some enough to do it, some enough avoid them.
Listen them.
All right,
so the last game tomorrow.
Liverpool versus
No, may I make you go first that time, you know?
Leeds
United. What you have to say?
Liverpool, my boy, Jesse Marsh, American. He's under heavy pressure for reasons I don't know. I think they just need to give the guy time. Like, I saw him dominated Arsenal. He keeps playing good. Maybe the results just not going their way at this point, but they might play good in the patches, and you just need to give him time.
I think Liverpool. I think the issue with Jesse, you know, they do play well in patches and for certain times. But if you look at some of the goals they have conceded, the amount of schoolboy defending where I see. Yeah, but that is what is burning the fans more than anything. You know?
Schoolboy defending and Leeds are the same thing, are the same class. You just put schoolboy and Leeds defending. No, because Biel said I do the same thing. Biel said I give up goal, just score and make me score. So Biel said I play, score and make me score. So all of a sudden now this man come in, him for be better than Bielsa and give Bielsa so much time. Maybe the man gonna be better than Bielsa, but him never changed 24 players. So you're gonna get it out of the players them instant. No, that's all one, you know.
That's a good point. That's a good point because what I just said about Everton, I said they brought in Cody and Tarkowski and it looked like it shore it up. I mean, I say Leeds bring no defender from when Bielsa was there. It's the same man them.
And then expect the man to come do glory. I mean, I understand how them people are thinking, like, why? Give the man time. You cannot hire coaches and I tell them, say, yo, you can't do nothing without no transfer window. And half a transfer window. You can't move 24 players. You understand me? And the man, I see the man play football against the top team in the league, and what the man do in the league. Come on, man. Yeah, but anyways, Liverpool.
Just the last thing about Marsh and Leeds. Remember, you know, them give Marsh money, you know. The man buy Aronson, the man buy the whole of US team. Why never buy two US defender to them? if he didn't want to buy US man. Him not
Yeah,
buying
but
no
the players,
defender. I'll be a midfielder and forward him buy.
Aaron seen him come in and them a play very good.
No,
So
I'm saying he did well with them, but there are defenders out there. You know, could have buy 2 defender too. Him not buying a defender.
okay. Well, then true. But me think this is going to be a fantastic game when Leeds just step up. When Leeds just step up in a Premier League, and the first game, I think the first game Leeds playing was Liverpool. Yeah? Let me tell me if I lie, me I tell. My
When they
God,
came up, when they came up,
that was a shootout game, and
yeah,
4-3 done or something like that.
it
Around
was
4-3
mad.
done.
It was mad, 4-3.
Because I was, me that do it for an England channel, me that do it for a guy, with a work for some people. Yeah, that was a game, man. And ever since, every single game Leeds and Liverpool play, you cannot know who are the better team on the field. Every single game them play, it's just always this back and forward war on the field. And I think I see him say to go with Marsh, because Marsh got try press at some point of this game, maybe not at the start. And it's going to be a little bit cagey first. But once them release the press there and start press and Liverpool press start working, it's going to be a shootout. So me expect goals in this game. Goals in this game.
Forth.
Yes. And tell you what, this is the only one me I go, and say, I think Leeds are going to do something in that game, I mean, if the man going get a draw, me I go for Leeds getting a draw in that game, like a 2-2 high scoring draw, Me I go with the 2-2 because I know it's going to release. I know the press are going to release and then us as the problem I got. But I just feel like say Liverpool, fire up on all cylinder. And then I'm going to get goal, but I'm not going to get enough to beat Leeds. I go with it because me just try keep my belief against West Ham, And when I see West Ham play, I see them move wasteful. Me I say, all right then. Me I go keep it this week. JD, you're wrong last year. Liverpool beat 10-0.
Who them get 10-0?
I'm wrong last year. The first time Leeds played them a 4-3, something like that, bro.
When Leeds first came up, the first game them played back in the league, it was a mad game.
Me do it live. Yeah. So me remember that game that was even me was surprised. Yeah, so me I got 2-1. Me I take the 2-1. 2-1. No, 2-2. Sorry, 2-2. Draw.
I'll say 3-2 Leeds because Alisson
3-2 at home.
No, I'm sorry. 3-2 Liverpool is what I meant to say.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
3-2.
I think the goalkeepers will be the difference, and even though Leeds will probably have whole heap of chance, Alisson always bail them out. So I don't think Meslier is quite nearly as good as him, and I think that will be the difference, the keeper them. So I'll give Liverpool a slight edge. 3-2.
3-2. All right.
But I do think they will be in problems, sweating, just like you will be for their game too.
Yeah. But just one Leeds put out a performance like what them do with Arsenal, because I know if them do something like that and them can win back the ball like what them do to Arsenal, me know Liverpool concede. Once Liverpool go on and pressure there, them are gonna concede. Yeah. Me just want to see that. Me just want to see me tune into that game there. Me the resident Liverpool hater. Me tune into that game there. At least when I get my TV rights. Liverpool 3-1. I said Liverpool just don't lose at Anfield. Darwin Noodles and Mo Sahara. Something wrong with him. All right. So, anyways, the big bad Arsenal now, because I today, last season I'm talking. Okay. Oh, man, away 10. You said 10-0.
Yeah, man. Bielsa did check out last year, man. The team stopped play after a while.
All right, so Arsenal against Nottingham Forest that just beat up Liverpool. All right. Yes, not really fully beat up still, but them get the good chances against Liverpool. So you think that this are gonna follow over for your team?
I think it's been about 3 average performances in a row, and then one really bad one against PSV yesterday. So I think that we're trending the wrong way, and I think this Nottingham Forest at home game couldn't have come at a better time. I know Nottingham Forest has been playing well, but I just believe that we're going to break out tomorrow and kind of get out our frustration. So I think it will be about 3-0 tomorrow, or Sunday, excuse me.
Boy, 3-0. All right.
3-0. We're going to keep a clean sheet. We're going to have a nice, comfortable match.
All right. Um, first, I get a little bit more solidity going. So me I gonna give them a chance. Me I gonna say 1-1 because Arsenal gonna score in the first half and then we gonna still consistently fade in the second half until them can fix it. Because me I listen to him in the press conference and him no look like him know what the problem. Cause I say yo we are watch tape and we are trying to get it right. We acknowledge that is a problem, but obviously we are playing enough games and we have to just figure out how to get we're trying to get the fitness level up of the players them. So I admit the players them a drop after them now keep the same standard. They need to go back and watch the post match there.
No, I
When
know what you're referring to. I know what you're
yeah.
referring to. After the
So,
PSV game, correct?
yes. So I mean that with the stabbing of the player as well too. So
Yeah. I watched it.
yes.
I think if you really analyze the last 4 or 5 games,
Yes.
the big difference has been Jesus converting the chances. I mean, he literally scored every game to start the season, and then the last 4 or 5 he hasn't really scored. No, nobody now really burn him out because he does so much other things. So he still plays well.
Hard work, yeah.
But you know, look, we score 1 goal in every first half, and Jesus had 2 or 3 chances to make it 2. I just feel like tomorrow he's gonna score, and you know we'll go into halftime with a nice cushion as opposed to the 1-0 when we come out maybe a little flat. I just think we'll get 2 goals in the first half and kind of put us a little bit, you know, it won't be as frantic in the second half. So I think we'll get through and win the match 3-0. That's my prediction for
All right,
that.
fair enough. I'm going 1-1 because the reason why I said 1-1, I think that or maybe Arsenal 1-0 because I think maybe they will try and keep it cagey because it's an away game, so they're gonna try and protect it, you know. So, but I think Arsenal will score in the first half, but I don't see so much coming from Arsenal in the second half because I think they are still working on it. But
Who's
what they're going to try, Jason, they're going to try not to go forward. Like when they acknowledge that they have a problem, they're not going to try and go forward to risk so much in the second half to
right?
try and build up that confidence to make the second step because he's saying like it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So even him himself, like just when we hear him talk yesterday, I felt like he's not so much saying we're gonna win the Premier League. He's not trying. He's just trying to get in Champions League. Like him himself know that them not have the personnel to do it. If
Yeah.
them do it, because the other teams them poor and drop off, and them just constantly winning and stuff are winning and drawing and accumulate enough points. That's
Well,
what me get from him yesterday.
yeah, no, I think that's fair. I mean, this is the first stretch of the season so far where these games have gotten kind of a little worse, where we're playing consistently every week and weekend, right? And like
Yeah.
you were asking earlier on the stream, is depth a problem? This clearly showing that depth is a problem because we keep fading in every second half. So that means we're tired, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe if we had 4 or 5 more players that he thought could do a job, we could rotate more and not become so tired. You know, a lot of the other teams that play 3 games, some of them change out them whole 11. You know, we just can't do that right now. So it just so it go.
Yeah, man. So that's why I'm gonna go with the 1-1. But if not 1-0 for Arsenal, yeah. But 1-1, I'm gonna stick with first, and then if the 1-0 come, yeah, and then the final one,
Who named
with
Morpheus? Who named Morpheus? Gabriel Magalhaes thought named Morpheus. Kind of favor him for true.
all right. So guys, make sure when you come in, you smash the like button because we are on the end part of the show. Around 7 more minutes you have to go. Yes, so soon in your comments them. Yeah, but Manchester United,
Wow.
spin gig Manchester United. Yes, because all of a sudden they are dissing up Antony. Talking about his skills
Yeah, but
and skills.
why is everybody? What is the big deal with? What is the big deal with that little movie he did? I don't understand why people are
No,
so.
but I lose off a look a blind one name, Paul Scholes. Yeah, Paul
Yeah,
Scholes.
man, burn him
Blind
out.
one.
Wow, man,
Yes.
burn him
Yeah,
out.
man. At the first me ever see him get so disrespectful because me have him as a nice person. You get me? Yeah, the one Paul Scholes with him can't see self. Yes, anyways.
But,
Because
the analysts that were complaining, they never noticed that basically the move kind of frees the entire defense, and then the man play a perfect splitting pass. Him just overhit the pass.
I saw you know them are English footballers because I listen to all of them talking and them never even know. So what the man do is a skill move to free space.
That's
Because
all
the
it
people
do.
and none may I listen to the whole of them and no name that say it's a Brazilian one channel. We are reporting it. I said that it look like them don't even realize just free the man and free the space. Either the play them are gonna come to him or
Right.
the play them are gonna stop.
Yep. And
None
they
of
did
them
the
know.
second thing. They literally all the backline stop.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
while him stop and him stop spin, a man make a run and
Yeah. Hold on. We have somebody. Hello. Good day, sir. Sir, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing all right in the ball. I hear an echo though.
Yeah, your echo. Boy, I'm tell you. Me drop the link and you just
Yeah.
come on. We're gonna drop the link and you just come on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Cause it look like this is a problem. Me have to work on that. Yeah, man. This over the top disrespect the guy. Guys, we're gonna put it up what we're talking about before we go anyway. Yeah. Cause in my trend, be this number disrespect the guy.
Yeah, man. I was so surprised that was a narrative. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, you see, the man actually opened up space with the move. Cause either they would have pressed him, which would have opened space, or they would have just be so like, whoa, we can't leave him do that and just kind of freeze for a second. And at that them do the whole backline freeze.
Yeah, facts. So guys, we're put up right here for sure. What we are talking about. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the man saying we won't change. We are known for our art, and I won't stop doing what brought me to where I am.
Well said, you. Well said.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. Good day, Dimo. How you doing, man?
Good night, boss. First of all, good night to your fellow panelists. I'm not sure who he is, but big up yourself,
Jason, a big bad Jason going in there, man.
oh! I never see him face it. All right, big up yourself, boss. First of all, I know I missed the Liverpool game, you know. I just shot go do something and come back and I soon reach Arsenal. So I'm not sure what you did say, but like how you're on this thing right now, boss. What me hear not talk about? The man say him do a spin move that frees the defense and play a perfect. Wait, no. A different game me there watch.
No,
the man
no,
literally just stood there.
Demo, the pass we make is because of the spin. Because the man stop and when him, you see if he mean pass the ball slow, if he pass the ball slow, it'll be a perfect pass. Demo.
Are you guys Brazilian fans? You're Brazilian fans?
No. Yeah, I watch Brazil enough for yeah.
So here's my thing. That Antony did was very unnecessary. There was nobody close to the man for tackle him. He had all the space in the world, and he stood there and spin like a gig 2 times for no reason and kicked the ball out of play. That's what he did. The man is very overrated. I don't know what all of these fandangles and tricks do because it's not leading up to anything. And his debut, I see him do the same thing. 65 step over and turn back the ball to him defenders.
So
I don't
it's turn off the TV when him score?
No. He's a decent player, but I'm gonna get the hype. It's just one big overhype stuff. When you see Neymar do them something, there it lead to something. When you see Saint Maximum do them something, they lead to something.
Hold on, Demo, come on. Let's be real here. You're telling me that Neymar and Saint Maximum and anybody who do tricks, it always come after something? That's what you said?
Either they're taking on somebody for beat a man or creating a chance for them teammates. This man just do fandangles for just do it sake.
Demo, you see the area upon the pitch him take up for both Brazil and here.
I watched the game live. I'm screen record it because I say, what the nonsense? The defender them literally just watch the man a spin. And I say, like, what the man here do? Nobody was nowhere near him.
but Dima, you just talk not just on this one game. You talked on him, like how
Yeah.
he play. Because you say him skills them don't lead to nothing. But me
No,
watch him.
yeah, that's why I'm pointing out the skills that I saw were lead to nothing. On his
Okay,
debut, he did
okay.
he did it. Him step over the ball about 60 times, and everybody are reel up, What me say, him turn the ball back to his defense. Like, where that lead to? 65 step overs for turn back the ball. He was all the way in the attacking third. Step over, step over. I think it was against Arsenal. Him just step
Yeah,
over,
man.
step over. And I think it was Tamias too. Just a look on the man and step over, like, bro, what are you doing? And then him just turn back the ball to him defense. Now him come here, so nobody in close to him, him spin round 2 times, kick the ball out of play.
So Demo, are you arguing that he never does tricks that come off? Or like what is your
No,
beef?
I'm arguing that I have never seen him done thing that come after anything. He just do tricks. Watch it. You see, he's a living troll. That's literally what he does when them duck there the ball. That's literally. Look how far. All right, look where Monday.
So now this man a mark him, him there right in front of him when he get ball.
Watch it. Look how far the man from the man.
So what? Him should do that trick on the right side and man can take the ball.
You just literally watching him.
But yes, Demo, so that's the whole thing. Because remember, all along, they made a pass it from side to side and couldn't get the open split in open. Him get the pass. Looking at Demo, him get the opening. Him actually get the opening. Him get the ball. Yeah, me know, but he make a bad pass. And that them I say, but him actually do what he want. And just the pass is poor. And that me agree with you. The pass is poor, but him actually do what him actually want, which is open. Him open the exactly there. So you're saying a lead
So
to
you're
nothing.
telling me, JD, that I don't know if he's a defender or a defensive midfielder. He was engaging him right there, so all the man do a jockey in.
Yeah,
And just watch him and spin,
When the ball came to him, if you look at the reaction of the defender, he was coming to like close him down, and at the spin, the man stop, the spin let the man stop.
Play it again.
I don't think the spin was going to be long enough. The man was literally before this play, him get ball like that, and the man marking him came right to him to close him.
Yeah, 3 times he finger
play
to him.
Play it slow, JD. Just look how the man I come to the man. Like the man just a walk, literally walking. He get the ball.
Because
and him just
Dima, because the man him get the space on him, so that Jason try to say it through Antony already got receive the ball before him try go to Antony. Him gonna receive the ball for turn, so him not no other option. But no, because Antony get the ball before, that's why him have to stay and drop. So it's a good position him get Dima. Me understand what you're saying, but me tell you, so the spin make him stop, and then it open the lane. It was just a bad pass.
Now
So
look,
continue.
Another thing that the spin did, I want you to notice, right now the space close up. Now, this Man United can make a run to the right and free the space.
Yeah.
If he never do them spin, then the space no open,
So why you never say if the man never make the run, the space would open?
No, because listen, it's about timing, Demo. It's about timing. If he doesn't do those 2 spins, the man cannot reach out of the space yet.
Dima only look on the next man are running.
Listen, boss. Both of us can be. The 2 things can be correct. I am saying that this who that. I not even know who the baller. Casemiro, I don't know who it is.
That's McTominay. It looks like McTominay.
Yeah, whoever he is. I am saying he's smart enough to drag the defender away for carry him out there. So you can say the spin move and both of us can be correct.
Yeah, man, but I think I say no because he might look on him in a Dima. He might look on what him doing. So I think him know exactly what him doing. But Dima now give him the risk. I think them know exactly what I do, Dima. I think them know exactly what I do. That's why I run to that location there for what me the middle feet him can put it through there. So I actually respect it. So 2 things actually right, Dima. But I think say you not give him no credit. What more I do, Dima? May I beg you please? You see when you're done, go and watch him for Brazil. Just go and watch him for Brazil.
He does the same thing for Brazil and him coach vex with him for the same thing.
No, the coach was not upset for the spins. Ten Hag was upset because he overplayed the pass. It had nothing to do with the spins. No, is
Boss,
the
you see what
spins,
Ten
are the
Hag say
spins
after this?
excessive? Huh?
You see what Ten Hag say after this?
Yes.
Read Ten Hag's comment. I will
Saying
talk to him.
yeah, but
Yeah,
him saying now the problem, but he just want to make sure it be productive at the end of the day. So the end
correct.
product.
But that's the
Correct.
same thing I am saying. I have never seen him do anything like that. That's productive. It's always just doing it for doing its sake.
No, man, him do skills, man. I come off, man, and work, man, and mad goal scores out time, man. No, man, Dima, man. Go back the
All
man,
right,
check,
you have
man.
to send me a link with all of them one day. Here, JD, send me a link.
It's there. It's on YouTube. Antony, great goals and skills. It's there.
Me I work on it. No, me I work on the one them
Yeah,
percent.
well, you know, have to send me now. I can't believe I spend so much time I talk about Manu. Like,
No,
But
but
them are
Bimo, honestly, I get your point in terms of it was unnecessary, right? But I just don't think that it warrants this reaction of pundits and everybody. I can't believe him do this in the field. I just don't think it's worth all of that.
school so it's very this.
I understand that.
Never want me that this him, man. I think it's somebody
But
for this him.
JD,
Youth, you know?
schools seem like him have an agenda against the youth, you know, because from him
Yeah,
come him saying he's a one-trick pony and no this.
this the youth and me I say, you know hurt me. If the man never come and score a goal or assist or do nothing in the team, then me that say him is a flop. So through them can't say him is a flop because he might produce something
Him have a
more than
fight something. Yeah.
him have a fight something. And this age is me not understand when
Honestly, I think he's a decent player. I mean, obviously, I don't think him warrant that price tag what people pay with him on for them baller. And honestly, like I call him the Brazilian Stuart down, you know. I not expect him for
Wow. Come on, man. Damn, Dimo.
no.
you see, Demo, look how you hype your baller, Demo, Trent,
No,
you hype it.
Well, no, but you have to understand my thing, JD. This is Manchester United. I'm a Liverpool fan. I obviously hate them, so may I go try, you know.
But the man Brazilian, Jamaican and Brazilian kind of close, you know?
No, man, I not support Brazil. I'm a
No,
Spain
fine.
fan. I'm a Spain fan.
You're a Spain fan? Okay, all right.
Yes. So why you think I come in your streams and put up Spain for them?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but I mean, like me say, he's a decent footballer. He started off well. I think he scored 3 goals back to back. And he's the first Manchester United player to do that. And think of all the great players that they've had over the years. And you know, him and it looked like him only score bangers.
Me think you score more goals, and you got me. I tell you, when you talk about you tell me so Trent technical. Me want you see that you to really start playing on the team. You're gonna come back and say, Jesus God. Oh, that
you have to say things with context. Him technical with one foot, because him right foot are just to stand up on.
Yeah.
So you not say Messi not technical can use one foot?
But Messi can use him right foot. Messi the man get a breakaway with him right foot. Him and the keeper alone. At the corner flag, the thing nearly go. The man
please, the man, me I talk about the man too. Let we put in a context, a usable context. Let me put in a context. Don't the man do it, you know? The man complete what me I tell about. The man free hit them, the man technicality from him left
man,
foot.
He's a technical player. And he doesn't lose the ball that much.
My God, man, the man close control is on a different level. I don't know what a
Like
big
I don't hate him or anything like that. I just think that he overdoes it a lot. Like
that's one thing. That's one thing that surprised me, you know, Demo. I thought this brother would come into the league and lose about $1 million a game. But the man actually play very safe. Him don't really take on people a lot, you know. Him do what is required most of the time. I was surprised. I thought he would come in and overdo it.
Look on Sandro. Why minute scores I talk about Sandro like that? How long Sandro take for score 3 goals? How much minutes him play? So all minutes.
I can't comment because I'm not sure if he did or did not say anything about Sandro, so I don't know.
I watch all of them BT Sports start there. Him not said nothing. None of them not talking about Sancho.
The whole of them have whole heap of time for Sancho and Rashford and the whole of them. Them have whole heap of time. Them say, oh, them not slumping now. Them will come good again. And Antony make 5 game pass and him not score or assist. Oh my God.
No, stupid. Him stupid.
Him saying stupid?
Yo, me brother, me and the man talk, brother. Me see, Hargreaves him name, right? The guy with this, conversation. You know, when that man know him like I said, Chano start why you there
Mhm.
going so. He might
Okay.
see he might try talk it up, he might try, you know, and
Yeah,
try
hard
calm.
reason to try bring down the temperature. Yeah.
And this
Okay.
nigga,
Okay.
I say, no man, this look like something personal. I wonder if the man sleep with the woman or something. Because
All right. No, finish.
yeah, no, me say know where to come from. It just don't sound like I just what the man do on the field just a while ago. While he said that,
Mhm.
that we and a so schools talk, him always talk
Yeah.
reserve and
Yeah.
give people compliment and stuff. But it's like this
That's
man
true.
come in and do something, and it's a problematic situation because he never want him to do something because he want them player left. No man,
Mhm.
me like the coach are gonna be successful and then players are gonna be successful in a Manchester United team. That's I'm sorry.
Well,
Them are gonna be good. Them are gonna come good, man.
well,
Them are come.
I really hope not. But
You
yeah.
really hope not.
Yes, I am a Liverpool fan. Why more want nothing good for Man U?
No, you want Liverpool play the best and strongest team, so you can say the greatest Liverpool squad is
No,
assembled.
more Manchester United get relegated, boss. Don't tell me what me want. Me want me
All
no,
right.
me no like Man U, boss. But yeah, so I didn't get what you said for the Liverpool game because I know you want to close and I'm just one.
No, man. Me say, me think Liverpool. I got Liverpool. Me not sure about Liverpool because me learn in the West Ham game. The
Mm-hmm.
same thing we worried me over West Ham game. Me learn
Oh,
me say West Ham game, and me I say Demo. This describe everything me I say about you. And say about your team. When West Ham sit back, um, Liverpool off puff and can't blow the house down. And once West Ham tired out Liverpool and then release, West Ham went on to create 5 big chances, excluding a penalty. And I don't know how West Ham leave and feel without a point. Even the
Allison.
committee went done.
That's how. Allison.
No, but 5 big chances. Alisson is so good. Alisson is God. The goal empty. Put the ball in the back of the net. You're a
Allison is
professional
very
player.
good, bro. Allison is very
Allison
good.
is the best goalkeeper in the world right now, boss.
Agreed.
Dima, be honest, man. 10 big chances in
Let
our
me-
goal.
let me-
Listen, see all 10 of them.
But
I saw
I
no,
years Allison had them something, you know?
exactly.
Liverpool.
No, but honestly, me kind of me not remember that game there, you know, so that's why I want to talk about the Leeds game.
Go back to West Ham, man. I know that me say, remember me that talk. What me aware, you know, is you tell me say Liverpool is good at low block teams. I mean, I tell you,
I
say,
didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that.
so
You
we mean
told me that Liverpool. You told me that Liverpool struggle. You said me Liverpool can't break down
yeah,
low back teams, and I said that's madness.
low block team. But me that try to show you how West Ham did it and how it turn out. And you remember them have all of the possession in the first half, you know, like
Mhm.
75% of the possession, you know, if not
Yeah.
more. Couldn't do nothing. Them never create nothing. Them
But
just there around the edge and West Ham cave in and them never do nothing. Me just more you go to watch about the game. Cause me da call you, me da tell you say, yeah man, go check that game, man. Cause
yeah,
this explain me, I tell you.
yeah,
Hey,
we'll argue about that. We'll argue about that the next time. Tell me about what you say for the Leeds game, boss.
So, me na, I want to say about my list for Leeds. Me think Liverpool are gonna draw with Leeds 2-2.
Are you
Because Leeds
serious?
are gonna sit back. Me think Leeds are gonna sit back and them are gonna find it a little bit difficult because Marsh
Wow.
need a result. Them are
Wow.
gonna 11 behind the ball. Them are gonna find it a little bit difficult, but Leeds are gonna have a patch where them are gonna try to whoop them for do like what them do to Arsenal, like what them dominate Arsenal in the second half. They're gonna try to see, and then Liverpool are gonna whoop them up and score. But me just feel like Liverpool are gonna miss a bag of big chances in this game, and it might go 2-2. Maybe I should me a whoop.
All
Go
right. And where my boss say?
and
We said 3-2 Liverpool.
Liverpool are gonna win
3-2
3-2.
Liverpool.
Yes.
All right.
Once it
So,
go,
all right. So just here's my. I'm just try to take 2 minutes and break this down.
Mm.
So despite all of the panic that people are panicking and Liverpool fans as well, maybe justified. Liverpool are now 4 wins out of 5 games, right?
Mm. Mm.
And obviously the Nottingham Forest is not a result that would have wanted, but 4 wins out of 5 games to any other team, everybody would have waxed lyrical and say whatever, you know. But because of the poor run of form
Four
Liverpool.
out of which five? Where at
No, 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 no. I think you count everything, in the
Yeah, all
league.
competitions.
Oh, yeah, but
You have
me
one.
no
You
want
have
to
one
the flow, But you see, the Premier League seems like a different league.
different.
No,
When them a-
no, no, no. All right. So here's the thing. You see, we beat Rangers 7 whatever the score 7-1, and then we played. Was that the West Ham game? I
No.
don't remember what it was.
After the second one was the Liverpool City game.
Yeah. Then we beat City,
you go straight to
and
City
then
and they win. Yes, yeah,
then
yeah.
we beat the West Ham, right?
Yep.
Then we
Yes,
lose to Nottingham Forest, and then
Yes.
we came back the other Champions League game and we won convincingly against Ajax. So I am
Yes.
saying in that 5-game stretch, we have played a Manchester City team who are the best team on the land, well close to it, and in the Premier League. Sure, Rangers aren't the best opposition, but they got a lot of confidence. And for me, football is all about confidence and momentum. So I know you're saying that the Premier League is a different competition and all of that stuff, but most of the team who played in the Champions League is the ones playing in the Premier League because we had a lot of injuries and stuff. And so for me, momentum and confidence is a big part of football, and especially for Darwin Núñez. I don't know if you know my views on him, but I think he's a horrible footballer.
I tell you, you see, man, I call me
As soon
Liverpool.
as you say that, in score every game.
And me, what me say to Dima, I said, Dima, stop it. The
No,
youth is a
no.
player, give him time. That
Yeah,
I
you are
naive.
going Andy Carroll that boss. And I mean, even if the man scored 50 goals, he probably gonna change my mind that time. But even in the Ajax game that he scored, you see the miss where the man missed. It's absolutely horrible, boss.
So what about the
Like,
brilliant header where him score? You just
yeah,
leave out the
that's
part there.
fine. That's fine. So that must say he scored, but in that he missed and he did it. He
But
do it all the time.
Demo, would you rather a striker? Would you rather a striker that never have opportunities to score, or one that get 5 a game and score 2 or 1?
No, I rather the second option, surely. But I'm
That's
saying
what
to
it
you,
is.
boss.
That's what it
I am
is.
I'm saying to you, boss. I've watched Núñez. Zine, he wasn't all that at Benfica. He scored goals, and I believe that is because him score against Liverpool. Them take up money and go buy him because him score against winner the Champions League. Both
No, but
legs.
he scored against
Right?
everyone in the Champions League last year.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah.
Not just Liverpool.
But he came over to us, and then this hype about him versus Haaland and all of this nonsense. I'm like,
That's
boss,
why you
what?
don't like him. Right there, so.
No,
That is
boss,
why.
no, boss.
You
Watch the
haven't
man.
done the standard with Haaland. Nobody can go on Haaland's
No, I
standard.
didn't. That's not me, man. Tell you what other Liverpool fans are say. From the get-go, I'm gonna rate the man, brother. From Benfica's like, all right, cool. Him can score goals. He's a goal scorer. Okay, cool. But that's not me. Me no rate Haaland either. Like, I know my type of footballer. Them they will just come and
So what
score
kind of
goals.
forward you like? Who's a striker you like?
Yeah,
Morata?
well, I know this are going on one snake hole, brother. And I'm gonna really want to go
Just,
down on it.
just answer that one question and you can continue. I just want to hear a striker that you rate. That's all. That's it. You don't have to explain it. Just tell me one.
Batman Ronaldo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
People who get involved in the game can hold up the ball properly and beat a man if they want and create them own chances and stuff like that. Probably a 3 out of 5 chance conversion rate, like every 5 chances he must score 3. That kind of football, that kind of forward. And I got so used to Bobby Firmino and how him play in our system, holding up the ball, creating plays for Salah and Mane and all of that stuff. So me get used to that type of football there at Liverpool, right? So anyway, I don't know how this turning a Núñez thing, but I say, oh yeah, I was saying the confidence. So for him, I believe the confidence is building and he's getting better and better. And people are gonna say, oh, for the 7th start, then we have him score 6 goals and blah blah blah. Sure, all right, cool. That helps with confidence, right? Now for the Liverpool game against Leeds, if this was at Ellen Road in the night, yeah, I would have say, it's a rough game and we probably won't win. But at Anfield, this is Sparta. Yeah. So you people don't come there so with fans and especially at the night and leave with anything a lot of the time. And so that's why I'm gonna give us the edge. Thiago is said to be fit. I'm not sure if he's going to start, But once Thiago plays in Liverpool system, then we tick. Yeah. And obviously people
How much I think?
see what we miss when Milner start at right back at Nottingham Forest, where there was no creativity and no Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now the man is back. The man is back. The man is back.
I
Obviously,
was waiting.
no, the man is back now in the team, and things are he's picking up back from injury and stuff, and so we expect a lot of creativity against this Leeds team who will be looking to press. And I think they haven't won a game in their last 6 or 7, so they're in horrible form right now. The coach will come
No,
out and say,
their playing style, Demo, is not horrible. They them dominate Arsenal. The man them play
yeah,
some
I
good
remember the
football.
game. I think they even missed a penalty.
Yeah, it is bad.
They played well in the Fulham match too, to be honest. Them
Yeah,
lose, they play well.
I don't know how the money I lose them game, yeah. But they might get so much
Them
chances.
are doing some soft goal, man.
Yeah, but your thing, JD, you say this is you, not me. Your words. We can break down a low block. And Leeds don't play like that. Leeds play
No,
open football regardless. And so that also plays in Liverpool hands.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
Dima, what me that say? Why me that calculate say maybe Marsh I go try set up in place and defensive because them
Mhm.
this him and I try force him out and I'm see the
Yeah.
see the football can click, but the amount of pressure in the pan like if him lose this against Liverpool, he might get fired. You know, and
Yeah,
that type of
I
pressure.
think
Man, I think say
I
him
think
can forcefully want to convert to just play defensive for at least a period because
yeah,
say much and feel.
yeah, but I'm not even too sure that Leeds know if we play that way, and I think that they'll be missing 4 or 5 of their key players leading up to this game. So it's not looking pretty for Leeds at all, and this game can be a very heavy defeat for them if them come and try for attack and play, because like I say, 4 out of 5 in the last to Liverpool, the 3-0 victory against Ajax, it should galvanize the guys to play better and the Anfield crowd in the night.
Dima, cause
So I'm
tomorrow
going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool. I think we'll
4-1.
concede, and I wouldn't be surprised if we conceded first either, because that seems to be a trend for Liverpool at the moment.
Yeah, man, I said the same thing. Them are go down but win.
Before you run away, because me know you're gonna
Yeah.
start with your ball, you watch your baller do all of the good things, them. But in
Yeah.
that same Ajax game, as poor as Ajax was,
Mm.
come to understanding if it says Trent can't defend, like him physically can't defend. Yes, you go back and watch the second half. A 7.
I already give a doctorate presentation about Trent Alexander-Arnold on this channel. Stop saying that the man cannot defend. Me telling you, boss, we don't have a perfect footballer in this world, brother. None.
All right.
Stop trying to point out one deficiency to
No,
make it their overall thing there on the player.
I just to me turn on the TV and want to watch Liverpool. I'm a want them actually be good,
No, but that's the thing, You see, and this is the agenda as Mega Leave. This is the agenda. You see, this is the thing. Everybody turn on them TV for watch Liverpool and for point out Trent. You see, if Trent make one mistake, them are gonna highlight it and point out for the whole media for see and just gonna dip on it. One mistake. Right? So him can play 70% good and 30% bad. And then all of it is about the 30% bad.
Relax. No, man, I just explain something to you, man. Him play him offensive. Me think say me see what I say. Come, I mean, I get to the part there, but you never give me the chance to me get to the part there. Offensive, him definitely look like him have him creativity. That a true not because I see what I do in the. Eh?
That's new to you? Same creative?
No, me see him. No, me see him do something in the Ajax game. Where me see Liverpool do when time Milner up on the field. Like him literally go 20 yards up in his own box and play and pass it from there. So I actually create and make a big chance out of it. That's not possible with none of the other players on Liverpool team. So no. Me never see him do it much time. I think around 2 times I see him do it in the game. So me like that. But the problem is just when me don't like when time a man just rush onto him and him like him more for do him 3 times the man rush onto him in the second half, and every single time when the man rush onto him, I'm turned for pass the ball have the angle. The man
And,
take up the ball.
you know, how me know say you have an agenda? Because
Mm-hmm.
this is where you quick for point out. And me can point this out because I obviously watched the totality of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Why you never point out defensively when we should have been 1-0 down, but
Clear
Trent
up all of the
Alexander-Arnold
line.
was the man who blocked it on the line?
Me never watch the first half. Me never watch the first half. At the second half,
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
clear up all
Okay.
of the line in the first half.
I come here and say the second half watch a game. So me
Okay.
I couldn't tell you what me not tell me not gonna tell a lie. Me come here on live and say at the second half, me start watch a game.
Well, all right. So me I tell you right now, the man make a goal saving tackle on the not a tackle, block or
So
interception if you want to call it.
the other nights. You got me tell
No,
him, say me
because
just watch.
people have agenda. That may tell you nobody not gonna come and point that out. They going to point out when the man make a mistake, boss. That's what, and I'm sure that the England media do. I'm sure that everybody do. And you know what
Me-
me gonna start do? If me gonna come back on this show after a Liverpool game, I'm going to write down everything. Everything what Mr. Trent do. As me say, minute 16, Trent intercepts pass. Me go just write it down. Minute 17, Trent wins a tackle. That me go do and come
It's
point
not
out
going
on
to
the phone.
be, me can assure you that it's not going to be so close together. So if one happens 16, it probably going to wait till about 30.
No, but I just want to have it on document and make people can go back and go watch it. That's it.
All right, big
All right.
boss. But me never come here. Me not have the agenda against Dima because I come here and tell people say me never watch the first half. Even Jason them can attest to that. Me it dep on the video. It recorded. Me say me never watch the first half. But me I watch
Yeah, well,
my
that means you're lying to the people. You can't just come and give an analysis on the second half. That's
No,
a
man,
go paint a bad picture.
Dima, me never come and give an analysis, none at all, because I never the topic. Me just say, yo, dog, you know, me just a watch Trent and
Yeah.
people just not rate Trent as a defender, brother. Me sorry, because the man just run and punch and take the ball from the man star.
All right, just watch all of the games before you can come and do them stuff. Okay?
All right, Dima. Me not go.
Big up
What?
yourself.
Yo, all 10 years from now, me and Dima still are about to play in August.
And you know what's funny? 10 years from now, Trent is going to be 35 years old and still playing football. That's how generational the man is. You see it? I just try to show you that.
All right, big boss. All right, you win. All right, big up,
Big
big up.
I am a superstar them time there.
Dima gone. Dima now are anymore. Yeah, man. So just make us go to the last game because Dima come take up in time, you know. Dima come take in Trent time, you know. Everybody expect Dima to talk about Trent, you know. Something else, like you have for cataract, Antony
Yeah.
Grant.
Yeah.
Dima Grant, Trent Grant.
Mm-hmm. Trent, Dimo, Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah. So you never we never do no result, man. The man that take out the whole show, man. Dima.
No, man, we said the Arsenal result and then we just never do the new West Ham. Yeah. Boy.
I don't have a Trent agenda. But the problem is I was just one of the main person on YouTube ever saying can't defend. And when Neville came out and said it magnified. And that was one of my biggest videos when we did do back in the days when we usually have the English channel. It did do like 200,000. That was one of my biggest videos. So that's why people come and say me have agenda, but me does it identify, said this guy can't defend. From early when he was everybody that rave about him. You understand me? So I'm not agenda against him, Congo. No, man. But anyway, me gonna stop war. I can't war. Me don't me give up.
Man United, West Ham. All right. Don't know. West Ham kind of playing better, you know. I think they got 3 wins out of 4 games. They were in bottom of the table. Now they're like
West Ham
or something.
Where them West Ham do things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3
One
wins,
draw,
2
2
wins and a
wins.
draw.
And the last to Liverpool, but that is the last in the last 5 games.
The one
The only
yeah, so they've gone all the way from 28
They have
to
a next win in Europe. They have a next win in Europe as well. So
right.
yes,
So they're on a decent form. Manchester United. Can I see their recent form if you scroll up just slightly?
Manchester United did them thing to us, man.
Okay,
Manchester
so they have won the last game.
2 draws. Obviously the last of them have at the battering from City. Yeah, from there, so them pick up back a win, a draw, a win, and a draw. Yeah, win and a draw.
I could see this game playing out a lot like the Liverpool versus West Ham game in terms of how it go, in terms of who have the possession and whatnot. But I still think West Ham will create chances.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go for a 1-1.
All right, let me go here. So West Manu growing him up play.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of, me think so West Ham are gonna stun them. Me think West Ham are stun them, you know.
The only thing saving me from saying West Ham is Old Trafford. That is another place where just have like a voodoo curse on some side. So I will go with 1-1 just to, because I think West Ham might take it, but I can't pick them at Old Trafford. I just can't.
All right, so Leon Price said 3-0 Manchester winning. All right, with 2 more spin gig play. Can't believe, man, English media take it out of the disrespect, man. Yeah, man. Big. So I want this. This 15. So tomorrow, 5:15. This one. All
Yeah,
right.
tomorrow for you, because Saturday now.
Yeah, today for me. It's already Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow for
Sunday, so tomorrow. Yeah.
I can't do this because obviously I'm gonna have the FIFA game.
World Cup go on. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to close the World Cup. Yeah, man. So a draw seems like a okay one. So a draw.
No, man, say it with the chest, man. West Ham win for you, man.
Yeah, West 2-1. I say 2-1 win West Ham. Yeah, West Ham. Yeah, so guys, we have done our job here. We have done 2.5 hours. Hopefully we reach over 100 likes, you know. That would be respectfully. So we don't reach over 100 likes, but I'm telling people, yes, man, yo. They must stress me, but me not go bother enough for you like the video. Me not gonna like it on one time. You see if the video don't hit 150 tomorrow, me nah come back. Me I go straight to the next channel and do nothing here. So me I go carry feelings. Just watch. How not diss me. Let me check the next video. Cause the next video they done pan 80, you know. So let me see how much it depend, cause me don't know how one. All right, 109 likes. All right, so that means people put on likes after it. JD look like England no like flair player. Yeah, them never have much flair players. Me don't know who play for England. I was flair player. It's just the natural, and them would always try to get it, and it just never work out. So them can't get the flair player. So it just natural from the man them, and that's pure bad mind, straight up. You know, bad mind the youth man. Go man. JD Trent never been spun like a all right. Oh my god. You know what? Let me just leave this alone. Guys, the man in the like the video, some of vex, I'm a guy on business at 2:30 man on the style me. Remember on the style me, so I'm done with it. All right. Yes, so Jason, thanks very much for pass through. You have to turn up earlier next time. I know you're busy, but you can't hold me 2:30 at night.
Boss, I do one bag of running around today, brother. Trust me. me need a secretary.
Why? Yeah, man. If I'm money for secretary and Jason, be careful, you know. You have to pay the money for money.
Hey, you have to spend money to make money, you know. I say go.
Boy, you're too rich, man. Let me. All right, so guys, take care of yourself. We're gonna shut off here and then see you in the next one. All right. So take care, guys.
Big up.
Oh, Jason, that's a big up. All right.
Yeah, man. Bless.